Welcome, weary travelers, to another thrilling episode of Arcanarama. I'm Cameron Holt. I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. I'm joined by the semi-centennial Arcana crew. Happy 50th episode, Arcana crew.
Whee! I make a sound now.
Okay.
My 50th sound.
It always it feels like such a big thing, but then when I start talking about it, when it starts happening, I'm like, man, I mean, it's not it's not like a milestone, but it feels like a milestone, right?
Yeah.
50 is a lot of episodes.
It is.
4 hours.
But it's no 100.
Yeah.
We'll get there.
Maybe.
I think 50 is a good milestone, right? Milestone? We could all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we level up, right?
Yeah.
Before we begin, we have some announcements. No. Before we begin, we have some announcements to get through. So without further ado, I'm going to toss it over to Taylor to tell you about our sponsors.
It's Taylor, your sponsor guy. Your sponsors are as follows. The Gilded Rogue.
Gilded Rogue.
It's a website that has shirts and hard goods and soft goods.
These are soft.
You could eat them, but I don't recommend it. Order it. Put it on your body. Our shit is there. You can buy it. The skeleton has it. You could have it. You have flesh.
It'll look much better on you. No, he's robust.
Great shoulders.
Skeleton. Good bones.
Good bones.
Bones.
Yeah, so go to the Gilded Rogue and buy stuff, because when you buy things, they plant a tree, and the tree benefits the area around it medicinally, shade, I imagine, smell, oxygen, all things tree do.
You can smell a tree whenever you want.
Smell trees. So go to the Gilded Rogue, buy some merch, and buy
a
forest of merch.
I'm sorry, I thought I was being cool.
You're so cool.
Our other sponsor is More Fun Comics and Games.
More Fun Comics and Games.
They supply us with one of our giveaways that we do every week, but this week we got 2 of them.
Double.
We got 2 of them. One of them is the Wild Beyond the Witchlight set, and the other one is Snowbound. You can win it, and there's minis inside of it, and you can use it. They're pre-painted. They say Whiz Kids on the bottom, which is probably a good thing. It's a
Which kids?
Whiz Kids.
Whiz Kids. It's an officially licensed product that our local comic book shop gave us to give to you, because we want you guys to play games.
Play games.
But not with our hearts. So you could win these when Cameron tells you how later.
That's me.
Your other sponsored content probably pays the most out of all of our sponsors is me, because I'm going to be running Frontier.
And he gave us all $100 earlier.
Give them all $100 to smile while I talk about Frontier. No, Frontier is going to be this sci-fi radio show type thing that I'm going to be running. It's set in space, kind of like a mix between the Oregon Trail and D&D and space. I'm going to write copy someday when I'm not as busy. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're finally going to have Miranda back, just playing with us at all.
Yeah.
So that's rad, wherever you are. Is she in the chat?
No, she worked tonight.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we'll have Miranda back for Frontier. So
Yay!
fucking put your boots on, go outside, and turn on the podcast when we start posting it.
Several months from now.
Yeah, there's a lot of steps.
That's why you need boots. Good walking boots. Because you have to go into the mountains to get it.
We do currently have plans to, I think, do our first recording, right?
We're gonna do the final 0, like that. Yeah. That's like the full tech 0 on New Year's Day.
It just goes really well, though.
We'll be recording it, so it might.
See what happens.
We'll see. Who cares? But it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be sound effects and ambient things and announcers and ads. So it's gonna be a blast. You're all gonna like it, I promise.
Yeah.
And if you don't,
that's fine.
Shut up.
I didn't even want you to like it.
Well, I think
take it away, Cameron.
I was waiting for the throwback. A couple more announcements. We have our charity stream, our 200 follower charity stream celebration tomorrow. We're going to be starting around 2 p.m. We're going to be drawing all day for the Denton Animal Shelter Foundation. That is a lovely animal shelter here in North Texas where all of us, I think, have gotten a fur baby from at some point.
Yeah.
Bark, bark.
We got baby Gray.
Alias. Yeah, that's going to be tomorrow. We're going through the monster manual one by one and making those monsters hella sexy. So don't don't miss that. And we're going to be collecting, accepting, donating money to a good cause. So join us, toss us a couple bucks, toss them a couple bucks, I should say.
Yeah.
And I think we've got it set up so that it will be like directly to the foundation through Twitch. Which is super rad. Hell yeah. Next Saturday, we have our holiday one-shot where we're back in Westeros. We've been talking pre-stream today about the characters, and I'm very excited.
Ooh, yeah!
It's going to be great. We're also going to be joined by the Gilded Rogue yet again, schedules permitting. So I look forward to hopefully seeing McCall with us at the table next week. And McCall, we look forward to sitting down with you again. Then we are off for the next 2 weeks for the holidays, but we'll be back in action on January 7th with episode 51. Check out arcanaramashow.com, subscribe on YouTube, and follow us on social media. Just do it. Just do it.
You have to. You have to.
It's time for a vibe check.
Oh, right.
Let's check the vibes. You can check your vibes along with us in the chat by typing !vibe check, and the lovely Arcanarama bot will let you know how you've done.
It's a 9.
Good.
Nice. I rolled a 2.
5.
Sorry.
13.
Hell
13
yeah.
sure did.
13.
Look who's winning.
Whoa, hey, thanks for the mystery gift subs, Butterfly. That's super rad.
Thanks, Butterfly.
Thanks for
Thanks, Butterfly.
And they said happy 50th episode.
What time is it over there, by chance?
I think it's around 2 in the afternoon or
I don't know,
something.
but I tell you what, that's good soap.
That's great soap.
Yeah, mud soap.
I use it on my beard. Right? I think any word sounds bad if you pitch it right in the middle.
Wow, really
Use it
low.
on my feet.
all around. I mean, Butterfly did well. Got a 17. But
They were generous in the bot.
No.
yeah, Bannerfall got a 6.
If you
Spike
get
with Style got an 11. We as a channel got an 8.
Very good.
There's a secret code. If you gift a sub to someone, your vibe check is over 15.
That's not true. That's not true at all.
I put a wink. That's like a human asterisk.
Well, we've got a lot to get through in this episode. So, since we have 4 giveaways, I'm going to go ahead and tell you how to enter for that first more fun mystery box, the Wild Beyond the Witchlight box of pre-painted miniatures. To enter for your chance to win, type the word 50 in the chat. FIFTY. And we will announce the winner before we go to our break and tell you how to enter our next giveaway. Which we got 2 dice giveaways. I didn't mention during the announcements.
Yeah, there's 2 dice giveaways.
Double dice.
Yes.
Double dice.
Which the first set we'll be giving away will be the White Radiance set from Fable Fire. I made them myself. They're beautiful. You want them. One of you will have them. I'll tell you how to enter for those before we go to our break after we announce the winner from this first giveaway. But for now, with the announcements handled, let's have a happy homecoming in the 50th episode of Arcanarama. Previously on Arcanarama, the Mistwalkers made the most of their time in Hillslip, first investigating the grave of a lost hero in the Shaded Grove Cemetery. They discovered that a primordial fragment resides within the hero's mausoleum, but decided against breaking and entering to recover the artifact, for the time being. From there, the Mistwalkers visited my enchanter's shop, the People's Truth. As they arrived, I was being accosted by a group of ruffian mercenaries who work for a local agency known as the Court of Gilded Dogs. The Mistwalkers stood up for my honor, so I gifted Alma a beginner's book on enchanting, as well as discounted prices for the group for life. Next, the party treated themselves to a meal at the Blue Rose Tavern and rested for the night. The next day, it was time to set out on the last leg of their journey home. In their travels, the party entered a 12-mile area of anti-magic in which everything was covered in a thin layer of glass. Within this area, they discovered a massive deer-like creature encased in a monolith of crystal. After Silas unleashed his frustrations on the monolith, it shattered, freeing the being within. It identified itself as Desvoltare and granted each of the Mistwalkers an epic boon for having freed it. then vanished in a flash of bright light. The next morning, as the sun rose, the Mistwalkers were ambushed by the jaded members of the Court of Gilded Dogs, who had tracked the party in order to teach them a lesson. The Mistwalkers proved to be too much for them to handle, however. In the end, the Court of Gilded Dogs were allowed to flee with their tails between their legs, licking their wounds. After a short few more days on the road, the Mistwalkers finally arrived at the outer walls of Waterdeep. They've finally made it home. What has been happening in Waterdeep since the party has been absent? Will their quest to destroy primordial fragments be put on hold while dealing with the loose ends in the city? What unknown dangers lurk in the shadows? Find out right now on Arcanarama. Welcome back. We pick up just where we left off. Having traveled the long road from Chillrun to Port Dampier, down the eastern sea to Dark Pines, then a quick detour in Hillslip, the Mistwalkers have nearly made it back home to Waterdeep. The sun begins its descent towards the horizon, as you sit atop your cart on the outskirts of town near Undercliff. You gaze upon the squadrons of griffin riders up above and the tall stone walls and parapets that protect the city in the distance. And the day is yours.
The day is ours.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I was here, I didn't know my name.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, this gate in particular,
Yeah.
not just the whole city.
Sometimes I forget that you didn't know who you were when I first met you. Well, the second time.
Easy.
Maybe the first time too.
Maybe.
We didn't really talk much.
No.
Well.
So right in then, or?
Well, if you guys, if we're not in any rush, the temple where Ollie is buried is here.
Right.
Would
that
you?
wasn't even completed by then.
Thank you, sweet Robbie.
It may not be fully finished now.
Good luck.
But we could still go visit if you two don't mind.
We should. We didn't make it there before. I think.
No, I don't think it was completed by the time we had left.
No. Well, and since we gave him the money to do it, it hadn't been done, and it would be nice to visit Ollie. After all this time.
Right, and sometimes being near that kind of thing, she may be able to speak to us and help us figure out what's going on.
Oh, right. Should we get something to take, like flowers or lotions and potions?
They're like extravagant things, right? I feel like last time I visited, they were
right. I don't
a bit forward with their.
Really have anything.
I mean, we have money, but I mean, I feel like that wouldn't be as symbolic as other things.
I don't have a lot of money.
I have money, but I also have,
I have flowers that don't die.
That could be perfect.
Right.
That's neat. I knew it was going to be useful for something.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Okay.
So, you begin making your way towards the the Temple of the Covetous King in Undercliff.
No, we're on our way there.
Gleaming amidst the timber buildings of Undercliff is a gem of a temple, seemingly constructed of crystal, amethyst, smooth gray stone, and gold accents. The Temple of the Covetous King, this symbol of this god of desire, constructed by Victorio Castellanter at Ollie's request, stands now as their final resting place. As you approach and kind of park your cart out front, stepping inside, you see a dragonborn woman with white scales, wearing robes, who is currently walking around and kind of lighting different candles as the sun is beginning to set. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Can I help you with something?
Yes, we're the Mistwalkers, and we our friend was laid to rest here, and we'd like to visit if you know where Ollie is.
Yes. Yes, I can escort you to Mrs. Ilno's resting place. I'm Othira Faldir. Please follow me.
Nice to meet you.
And she turns and leads you through the back of the temple out into this open cemetery, basically, that is kind of backed up to the back of it. And walking through the graveyard of the temple to the Covetous King is almost like walking through a strange treasury. Headstones vary from opulent monoliths and sculpted fountains made from platinum and gold to simple headstones and grave markers of smooth gray and black stone. Sorry, it's a little intense. It's interesting, and you get this sort of sense of, what desire means to different people and how that is portrayed. And after walking a short ways, you are brought to a pair of headstones, before which a masculine figure is kneeling. He wears a blue and white doublet, navy trousers, and a rapier at his side. There are wavy and voluminous red locks of hair that rest atop his head and shoulders, faced away from you kneeling down. Hearing your approach, the man turns, and a look of astonishment spreads into a gleaming white smile as Renair Never Ember rushes forward to embrace all of you.
Renair! Yeah, I crushed him with my glove.
I lift both of them.
This is very tight. Hello.
What are the odds you're here at the same time?
Right. Friends, I had just come to pay my respects. I didn't know that you were returning.
Yes.
Honestly, neither did we.
It sort of happened.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
I can't believe this. There's so many things that I would love to talk with you about. Perhaps after.
Oh, right. Yes. Yes.
I'll give you some space to do your whatever it is that you're here to do.
All right, but you're next.
All right. I'll meet you inside the temple.
Okay.
And Renair kind of smiles and lingers for a second, taking in all of you as
take it in.
You've all changed quite a bit. Not even just in the things that you carry on you, but filling out more. Each of you more muscular, just from traveling alone, not including all of the fighting that you've been doing.
These calves, though.
Mm-hmm.
They rival your forearms now.
I sit on the
Very handsome.
And he kind of smiles and takes his leave.
I forgot how unbelievable his hair is.
It is very good.
It's not right, honestly.
I think it might be magic, but I haven't. It feels rude to ask.
Does it? We'll get some.
Theory.
We'll get some drinks in a minute. We'll see. Yeah, it looks like he's in water, but he's not clear. Right.
Or there's always a breeze, but it only affects him.
Yeah. Is there a breeze?
There's a light breeze, yeah.
Well, why isn't it doing that to us? Okay, well.
It's the breeze.
Okay, well, you should get the flowers.
Oh, right.
And then what do?
Well, that's...
We just talk at it, or?
Up to you. Anything you would want to say to Ollie? We could, if anybody wants some privacy, we could go one at a time.
Also worth noting, as you kind of stand and look down, you see that there are two headstones in this plot, kind of next to one another. One of them reads Ollie Ilno and looks a little fresher. And the other, which is a little more weathered, but still well taken care of, reads Kira Ilno.
Okay.
That's her space angel wife.
Mm-hmm.
I figured as much.
Well.
I'll start.
Yeah, you do that.
I'll step forward with the flowers. I didn't choose the paper. I figured you'd want something nicer than this. The trip's been different since you left. It's not quite the same since you've left our group, but you left behind a lot of I remember the advice you gave me fondly, and to look after yourself is something you taught me. I hope you are doing the same up where you are. Yeah, these flowers are from all of us. And I just kind of like put them down.
Hi, Ollie. It's been a while. Well, it's been a while here. Time is different there, so I get, like, it was a long time here, and it feels wrong that I'm here again and you aren't, but I know that you're happy there, and it's selfish to wish that you were here, but I know I feel lost without you, and I don't know how to do any of this speaking to the gods and for the gods stuff. I miss you.
Alma, as you say this, you feel this sort of pulsing vibration coming from your satchel.
Is it the gem rock jewel?
Gem rock!
Jim Rock!
You reach your hand in to investigate, and you find the source, and you pull out the jewel of detection. And you haven't pumped any spells into it. It's just kind of reacting of its own accord. As you hold it, the jewel gleams with a bluish light in your hand.
That's not a colored option.
And looking at it, you see a pair of...
That's not one of the ones I have.
You see a pair of eyes looking back at you through it. The jewel slowly rises above your palm, hovering before you. And as it slowly fades to a dim blue... as it slowly rises above your palm, there's a flash of bright blue light. And as it slowly fades to a dim blue glow, a figure stands tall and strong where the jewel once hovered. Can I have our special guest please join us at the table?
Legs!
Oh, that was so nice. You put him in another chair. I was expecting to toss him to the ground.
Esmeralda!
Welcome back, Miranda! What's up? It's the kid. It's the boy.
She's
Hi.
here.
Miranda, would you like to describe how the newly minted, as far as you're concerned, Mistwalkers see what they see standing before them?
So, and just like this giant gold, full armor, and what used to be this very massive braid is now sort of like buzzed to this cute little pixie cut, and there's Ollie, eyes still as golden as ever, face still so sweet, but buffer somehow.
Oh, you've been making gains.
Haven't done.
Hey, you did the same thing, Alma.
Also, my wife's up there. I have someone to impress now. So, and she just sort of steps forward, and then you can sort of see this like little gleam across her chest where the symbol of macabre still sits. Hi, what's up?
Holy shit.
Holy is right.
Well, yes.
I said the flowers were from all of us, right?
Yeah.
I was lying. It was from me. I did it.
Okay.
It was Cholula's suggestion.
It's from all of us.
It's from all of us. You were in a rock, a gem, a stone.
Yeah, they don't really choose how sometimes you can come back in like fun ways, or like sometimes the gods are just like haha. Here's a moment in time that I'm going to exploit. They don't really work in the same ways up there. It's sort of preordained. I got the armor. I knew I was coming.
Are you for good or?
Can I see Silas's shadow from where I am currently?
Yeah.
Okay.
It did kind of like recede behind him from the bright light, and worth noting, Alma has this kind of like soft glow all the time. The glow coming from Ollie currently is radiant.
Like all the gods in Hercules.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Ollie's line work is definitely brightly colored.
Okay, cool.
I love that.
I'll keep that in mind.
So I'm gonna just sort of tilt my head over. Silas, step away
Okay.
from the being.
Oh, you want to talk? You want to see? Okay, and then I'll just kind of back up and try to expose him.
It mirrors your movements. Like it's behaving like a normal shadow would.
Oh, come on, it's Ollie, right? Like just gotta.
I hardly knew this one. None of you can hear this except for Silence.
Huh. But I know this.
Doesn't this seem a little fishy to you?
Of course it does, but it's kind of nice, isn't it? It's not a
Silence?
threat.
I was
Is
like,
this the first time it seems like it's a conversation occurring?
I mean, Silas has been talking to his shadow forever.
Yeah, but usually he doesn't like.
You can make an insight check, I'll say.
Okay.
And Silas, depending on if you're trying to hide this or not, you can make a deception check.
Also, the chat is going buck wild, by the way.
There's that old dice dump I miss the most.
Sorry.
So's my heart.
It's like I tried to get it done earlier, but then I started talking and I got distracted. Of course I did.
I'm not trying to be. I'm like caught up in why. Like I don't know.
For sure. Yeah, that'll be a lower DC for this insight.
25.
25.
Oh.
Yeah, Alma, there definitely seems to be. Whereas before, Silas would kind of say something to his shadow and then either kind of like shrug it off or talk to himself as if he were reacting in a crazy manner. This time, there seems to be something that you're not hearing that is responding.
Okay.
No, but I trusted this person. This person kind of, told me how. Why are we arguing about this? Just come out this way.
Make a persuasion check.
It's a +0. I don't know why I always scroll over to 18 natural.
It finally
Wow.
feels complete.
The shadow kind of hesitates,
Come on.
but then just without like ambulating in any way, just across the ground kind of slides to the side. It's very eerie because as the sun is now setting and you've got these long shadows coming from the various headstones in the area, and this one just kind of goes perpendicular to those.
So,
Silas, step away.
okay.
From-
I'm walking away from my shadow.
Does it separate at all?
It doesn't. It stretches to still be connected to him. Like the legs just kind of elongate. Also, let me send you a quick thing.
Wait, me?
Secret.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
See,
what we're
for
doing?
5 minutes. And she
do you
gets
prefer-
cool text from the
I've
DM.
been getting cool texts for fucking weeks.
We had a whole video chat this week.
Ooh.
Which, by the
12
way,
minutes.
so just so that
At least
just so our viewers know, while we're kind of getting all of this set up, we knew that Miranda was going to be here today.
Yeah.
But Kitty and Taylor, I don't think, knew that Miranda was going to be here as Ollie today.
No.
No, not at all. I was like, it's gonna be weird if you're just gonna like zap
What?
Aurora back
What do
here.
you mean? I'm quirky.
Do you need the Wi-Fi?
I'm just thinking narratively, it's like, like how is Aurora just gonna be like, you know what, my mom let me out of the house for a couple hours.
Is it 2021 or just 21 at the end of
21.
Wow.
Okay, I've sent you I sent it to you in Discord.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Wow.
Just, am I supposed to cooperate? Should I turn around? I feel like I'm in trouble. Why did that go? What is happening?
What?
An app that allows me to play D&D just closed itself entirely and is not opening anymore.
Isn't it great? Isn't it the best?
Is it the app or
It's the app
go
because
to the browser?
yeah,
because I have to
Stop
log into the browser, and that's like a whole other thing.
It's just your.
To be fair, my whole laptop just turned itself off an hour ago, so that was
Nito
fine.
Bandito.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it still on?
it's back on
Oh, okay.
Cool. We're good.
for now.
Oh, he's just been ad-libbing this whole time.
Could you imagine?
Am I?
That's how you used to do it.
The weird thing is you're acting like you're reading.
No one can know.
So am I in trouble? What?
Alma, can I see the staff?
I hand over the staff without question.
Okay.
Do you need the description?
No, okay, not right now, at least. Fuck it, we ball. We have these spell slots, right?
Yeah.
I love that camera just looked at me and was like, "Yeah, do it."
You have a staff now. What's happening? I enjoy my shadow. Can I say that out loud before someone eradicates?
So I'm gonna push my hand towards the sky, and just from it, this swirling mass of like gold air wafts around it, and then it grabs my hand, and I pull down, and I'm gonna cast Summon Celestial.
Fuck yeah.
And I want my wife.
Yes.
Hey, we all want your wife.
Would you mind describing Kira Ilno?
Yeah. You guys only got her in star form. Oh my god. Okay, so Kira is this very, very short mass of a woman. I think she was half dwarf when I wrote this up, but hey, that was like a year and a half ago, so like be kind to me. But with this very sort of asymmetrical chopped red hair, this very thick brow line with like a crazy thick red brows that sort of like angle down, and she looks angry all the time. Mm-hmm. All the time.
Relatable concept.
And the way that sort of Ollie sort of like performs her religious duties as like this like real hunk of a thing, Kira is just sort of like in these very long flowy robes, real quiet, real dainty in appearance, except for like you can see underneath it, it's just like ripped. Mm-hmm. Just guns out of everywhere.
Her arms are guns. Her legs are guns. Her boobs are guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like forming in gold from the hand up, and just like these, almost similar to Cholula's Restore Balance. They're just these golden motes of light that just kind of swirl, and like a reverse Full Metal Alchemist being torn apart by the gate. A reverse is formed.
Yeah, but it can't be formed without also
equivalent exchange
into this.
And yes, Kira Ilno floats down by her side. Notably, typically she is very short. In this particular form, she is large.
Nice. Giant woman.
Just like same proportions, but on a larger scale.
I'm gonna run back between my shadow.
Yeah,
and
I'm gonna
them.
go stand in front of Silas.
What is happening?
Silas, they're not supposed to look like that. People who help you don't look like that. They don't talk like that. How does it even talk to you?
I don't even know its name. We've been friends for a while. Why?
Have you explained it to them?
Explained anything would be nice. Anything at all.
I'm going to kill him.
I'm going to leave.
Silas.
Things are...
Ollie,
things are tense on the other side. Some of the prime deities aren't happy with the Covetous King's involvement with the material plane. They fear, they being the Covetous King, they fear that war may be looming on the horizon in the other world. It was a bit of a rush getting Miss Alma back to the other side. Rather, we weren't expecting it so soon. So, we've just been giving you things piecemeal. Bodan has been delivering things to you from the Covetous King themselves.
Right.
But we haven't had much time for explanation. You see, your jewel of detection, it does much more than just detect if a shard is nearby for us, for the Covetous King. They're getting the information, you're just getting a direction or a sense of distance, correct?
Right.
For example, the shield that you found in Hillslip, it is a shard of preservation. This deck of cards that you've come across is peculiar. It's a collection of shards, from each three, destruction, preservation, and cultivation. It's almost like each card contains a different power, either to preserve, cultivate, or destroy. And it's a roll of the dice, what you're getting when you pull it.
Okay.
Also, the size of the fragment does not equally correlate to its power. So some shards are physically small and contain immense power. Honestly, that's more likely. And some are physically large but have limited output. In fact, smaller shards more often than not tend to be heavily condensed and powerful, much like the deck that you've sequestered away wisely. There was a misinterpretation on your parts in Dark Pines, from what we understand. It wasn't your weapons, Cholula, that were triggering the gem. It was Silas's shadow entering this sphere's radius.
Okay, so are we going to explain why we're
You-
removing the part of me that I enjoy?
You have been a host to a fragment of destruction since your arrival in Waterdeep, and it needs to be destroyed. This is the shard that could offset the balance. As this is being described to you, Silas, you hear another voice that no one else does.
Oh no.
She lies. Look at the good we have done together. Destruction is necessary for growth. Decay makes room for life anew. If everyone lived indefinitely and preserved themselves forever, and no one was ever destroyed, the world would fall into shambles. She lies. Destroying this shard could put the world back into balance. It could solve the issue that arose when Chandragora was destroyed. This could put things back in order, and if not, if it fell into the wrong hands, if it decided it didn't like the way that you were doing things anymore and moved to another host, or found someone more willing to do what it wants to do, it could spell disaster for all of Kavora.
What would destroying it mean for me?
That is yet to be seen. It wouldn't destroy you. Of that much we are mostly certain.
Mostly certain. It's a part of him, though.
Yes, and it's done nothing but help us.
Destruction isn't
Couldn't
all
we find
bad.
a different shard of destruction to destroy rather than one that's attached to our friend? That's helped us escape trouble before?
Was it not you that said these can be interpreted how they need to be? That the user is the one responsible for how it's being used? I'm destroying things that are putting out imbalance. Would I not be exploiting my friend for that?
For now. But what if it pushed you to destroy another shard of preservation? Further shifting the balance. Leading other shards of itself of destruction to gain more power
You're saying
and
this
more
like
sway.
I'm not a part of the equation. I am here making decisions. I ambulate. I move.
And we had
He moves.
hoped that because of that, you would be making your own decisions, and hopefully the right decision to join us in its destruction.
Says you. Says someone who is unclear on what they're doing, even though they just came from light in the sky.
I know why I'm here. I was summoned by Ollie, as Ollie was summoned by the Covetous King to destroy this shard. I know why I'm here.
I said those flowers were from all of us. It's from them. And I'm going to try to leave.
Do it now, before he can get away.
I'm
going to grab the staff.
We're going to make some rolls.
Oh, no! I have to fight my friends.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Time to fight.
It's your turn to roll. It's
no,
Jumanji.
it's so fun. I've always wanted this. I've always wanted 1v1.
Loki, I've
always wanted 1v1.
So, worth noting, we're going to have a contested... We've been using the 1D&D rules for grappling.
Okay.
In this particular instance, we're going to use a contested roll because you're not trying to grapple a person, you're trying to grapple something that they are holding.
Sick.
So, Alma, I need you to make an athletics check to attempt to grapple the staff. Ollie, I need you to make either an athletics or acrobatics check to attempt to not have the staff be gripped.
We're going to go...
Silas begins running.
I'm going to stand in the way of anyone trying to chase him.
Okay. Welcome to episode 50, everybody.
Ow! There's nothing I can do.
Ain't no pluses to that?
Favored? No, but they wouldn't favor me, so I feel wrong using this.
This
They would
particular
not
god
favor this
wouldn't
choice.
favor you in this situation.
I got
Can
12.
I be casting a spell as I'm trying to grab this?
It would take your action as an attack to attempt to grapple.
Okay.
But, Ollie,
2.
you have arguably...
Minus.
I'm a sorcerer! No!
Ollie, you have arguably a better understanding of this staff than anyone at this point.
Okay.
And also...
Fuck, yeah, dude.
Yeah?
It came from deep within.
How is she going to use that?
And also, Ollie Ilno in life was famous for something.
No.
You remember what it was? Let us know in the chat if you remember. Ollie Ilno is a famous javelin thrower.
Wicked arm.
Silas, you are running. Ollie, if you wish, you can use your full movement to dash, which gets you almost to the temple.
I'm going to kind of keep my eyes back a little bit because I want to know what's happening with Alma. Like, I'll be running, but I'll look back every now and then.
For sure. Ollie, if you would like to, you can make an attack roll with using your dexterity and proficiency.
Baby, that was just me.
To attempt to javelin the staff at Silas's shadow.
But I can't fuck that up.
Kira places a hand on you
Okay.
and says, I know you've got this.
Shit.
And she's going to cast guidance.
Ha! All right.
So you can add a d4 to this roll.
Is there a way for me to be in the way? Since I'm
I
trying
would
to
say not in.
him.
I would say not. You can be in the way of like trying to intercept a person running past you, but because Silas is running,
She just arc it.
I'm trying to think of how mechanically to do this because she would have to arc it anyway. So you would basically be like trying to do like a basketball block,
Yeah.
or a volleyball block.
Yeah, I don't know how sports work.
I watched Haikyuu.
You're so angsty.
But mechanically, there's not really. Make an athletics
Could I
check.
give him like the help action on whatever his role is gonna be by like distracting or something?
Well, this is going to be
Oh, it's just an attack.
an attack roll against Silas's armor class.
Okay.
Technically, against Silas's Shadow's armor class,
Yeah.
which is different.
Okay. So there's not. I can't do anything.
I will make an athletics check. I'm gonna say this is going to be trying to block a javelin is going to be putting your body into a dangerous position, and also challenging to do. So we're gonna use our friend over here.
Oh, right, and he's all holiday-fied.
Yeah. It's the holiday
Oh my
season.
God! You put lights in them.
I know it's red, but I like to imagine it's a Hanukkah buff.
So, if you wouldn't mind,
It's more blue.
I will go ahead and say before you roll,
Next year.
this is going to be
Oh God.
a DC 20 athletics check.
Okay.
What'd you do?
Oh, I see it.
What do you add to this roll?
1.
Okay, so you've got to roll a 19.
Oh, yeah.
A 19 or a 20.
See what happens. Damn.
17. Cholula jumps,
Can you reach that?
but the javelin passes through your open hands. Ollie, you can make your attack roll. Don't forget to add a d4.
I don't need it.
Is that a natural 20?
Period.
Holy
Period.
shit.
Didn't even roll 2-liter flat on her. Like, it was so hard and so fast.
Could I deflect missiles?
No, because this isn't going to do damage to you.
But if the shadow's like in front of me, right?
The shadow is with you.
Okay.
And again, she was not rolling to hit Silas's armor class. She's rolling to hit the shadow's armor class. A natural 20 will fucking do it. So, as is the way of the staff, let's get some appropriate music going here.
My heart.
I went and did it again, y'all. I made another original song
Oh, what?
for this episode.
Aww.
It's on everywhere that streams music. Just search Cameron Holt. It's called Battle of Shadows.
Hi.
Okay,
There's
Damn.
baby cat.
Yeah.
so the shadow now needs to make a charisma saving throw. I should have done the tray of fate for that. That is a natural 5. The DC on the staff, I believe, is 15.
It's 20.
Is it 20?
Spell save DC of the staff is 20.
Yeah, that definitely won't meet it. A charisma saving throw that does make the roll a roll natural 5. 14 does not save. Silas, as you are running and vaulting over headstones and fleeing from your old friend, you feel this pulling sensation. It's like something is rubbing against your skin, but everywhere. And as you just hear, no, you all hear this. As pulling out in this form of shadow, you see a tail that whips out, wings spread. And standing before you is this shadowy, draconic form that instantly turns on its heels, facing your group, and then looks down at you, Silas. But are you with me or not? And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay. Hey, what did you say that was? Was that maybe, I don't, a fae or a fiend or the undead?
That's a good question.
You've got a bunch of little stone bits.
Yeah.
What is with these rolls, though? Oh,
Nice.
nice cat.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, yeah, I didn't want to set
okay.
anything up yet because I was, obviously didn't want to be like, oh yeah, you guys are going to a cemetery? This is just
We
oddly
should have another
cemetery,
person
like-
that just hangs out here, and everything you describe, they just start building sets for, and we
Yeah.
can fight anywhere.
Stream director Robbie now lives under the set, and he hates us.
I was like, I could not imagine a single thing that would piss off Robbie more than
No.
having to sit underneath the table.
No, he's
And-
quite tall.
Yeah.
Also, I bang around a lot. There's a lot of noises.
I like a game that we could play, which is we slowly describe features of Stream Director Robbie until somebody can figure out via like police artist sketch.
It's like if a Meeseeks was a person, but had a beard and much better hair.
Glorious hair, really.
Yeah. Undeniable hair.
He has 2 eyes.
two eyes for
2
sure.
eyes, 2 arms.
Just because they were described. These aren't
7
like
legs.
actual
which is a
piles
weird
of gold
number of
pieces,
legs.
but there are like golden idols and things around. Okay, I think that'll do for now.
Do we know what the map looks? I don't know if the cat has touched the camera today.
Almost certainly.
Doesn't seem too.
It looks perfect, actually.
Nice.
Perfect.
Robbie's in the chat. Okay.
Belch your appreciation.
At their grave is Ollie, with Cholula blocking.
Nice.
Alma kind of at the side.
Oh.
Silas, what is your movement speed? 40?
45.
45.
Shit.
And next to you,
I have a sword again.
I didn't have time to paint it, but
Just imagine he's shadows.
yeah.
He looks
Use your
pretty, though.
imagination.
What? In this game
now?
of imagination?
He's had
Now?
a lot of holiday tasks.
I have that. I have.
He's so busy.
I wrapped so many layers of a present.
What? Was it like one of those silly ones where you like wrap it too many times?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then
He won last year, so it's his task this
we get together and like you put on gloves. It's a whole thing. We'll talk
Ah,
about it.
nah, nice.
Not even of gloves, like
You should
stupid,
just stay forever and then you can participate in it.
like hamburger helper. Like
Okay, I think. Oh, right. There's an angel on the field.
Ja.
Oh god, you've already summoned your celestial. Fuck.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
we all live in bonus action.
For the sake of this, because it's a large.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Fuck yeah.
We'll use this minotaur.
I am into it.
Hell yeah! And
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, Kira will act on the turn after yours, and I also need to roll initiative. Okay. This might be a quick fight. I've been rolling absolute shit tonight.
Same.
I don't know if I've got another one of them nat 20s in me.
All right.
What's
Anybody?
this prospector?
25 to 20.
31.
31.
Yeah. Out of the tax bracket for that particular.
God. Damn.
All right. Let's
22.
20 to 15. 15 to 10.
Hey, yo. 11.
10.
Nice.
Double digits. I mean, honestly.
Yeah,
congrats.
honestly, I should just be grateful.
The
It's usually
dynamic
like
duo.
7.
Yeah.
Back at it again.
All right.
She's been rolling really good since you.
I know.
Not
Listen,
really.
sometimes when I can't watch it live, I go watch the YouTube because I had to make a new YouTube. So yeah. Fun fact: when the horrible things happen, sometimes your email is linked to horrible people forever. So
Oh. Whee!
You are your email.
All right. Up first, Cholula.
Yeah, okay. So, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going first about it.
nice.
Hell yeah.
Can I get sort of a read on the intentions of the Shadow Man?
Yeah, make an insight check.
You've been making deals with the shadow.
This is a free action.
Okay.
And it is alarming as you turn and see as essentially the shadow rises from Silas. As you've seen it kind of coat him before and have these bestial aspects, you can see all of those aspects present as they rend themselves free and form this massive draconic form.
Okay. 5.
Nice.
5.
How do I feel?
It is impossible to read its emotions because it is solid black shadow.
Okay.
It's also hard to place it because now, as combat erupts, the sun has finally dipped below the horizon,
No.
and it is night.
Put it back.
So you can do what you would like,
Okay.
or if you want to hold, then we'll just pick a trigger and yada yada.
I think what
I'm the DM from now on.
Yada yada yada.
Yada yada.
you know,
Yada yada yada. You
Play
all
the
die.
I would like to bonus action shift.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah! Don't forget about your temp hit points.
Oh yeah. Okay, they're on there. And then I would like to grab the staff.
You can certainly try to do that.
Where it at?
Well, it got thrown.
It is so interestingly enough, the staff struck the shadow and kind of sank into the ground a bit, and it is there, and it is gleaming with that same, not the same bright golden light as the gem. It's not like giving off light, but it has this golden glow to it, and looks like electrically charged in the ground, right in front of Silas.
Okay. Then I'm going to go get it as close as I can to Silas.
Okay.
40 feet with being shifted.
That gets you right in front of Silas. 40 feet to there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I'm with you, whatever you decide. That's my turn.
Okay. Ending Cholula's turn brings us to Silas. Your shadows just look down at you in this unfamiliar form. And with your gifts and vision, you can actually see it a lot more clearly than everyone else. You can see these dark scales that almost have this reddish glow from between them. As it shifts, you can like see it. It seems like it's moving underneath, but it's just like the way that everything is angled. And it looks down at you with two red dotted eyes.
Just the spirits? No one else?
Make a persuasion.
15.
Okay, it will respond on its turn. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. Ending Silas's turn brings us to Ollie.
Hi. Okay, so we said Silas was about 45 feet from me, right? That was your movement?
Yeah.
35? Okay. Fuck it, we ball. Can I go ahead and exhaust my movement and get the full 30 closer to Silas? And then when I get there, that should be enough chill time for like a 60-foot radius is so much, right?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think I have a thing for that, but yeah, 60 feet is that. So 60-foot radius.
All right,
Most of
that does it. Oh,
no.
God!
Oh no!
Oh no! Okay, and then I'm gonna touch the ground and cast Hallow, with the exemption of Celestials, so Kira should be able to move freely within that space. And then the added effect I would like to use is Daylight, so it's going to fill that 60-foot radius with bright light. Cool. Oh, nothing can extinguish that light.
Yeah, fuck yeah. The shadow seems to darken as the space is just illuminated as if it were daylight. Wow. Holy shit.
Yeah, really, we fucked up by killing Ollie off at level 5, because at level 7, I would have become a menace. That's my movement. It's an action to attack. Well, the action to use a spell. I'm too far.
Wow. This is a dense spell.
Yeah. all clerics.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Cool.
Because I'm making the assumption that homie is something like maybe a fiend. Maybe
He's something.
We crossing our fingers. Maybe it does something. But either way, just in case, if it don't, that's Kira's turn then.
Yeah. You control Kira as well.
Yeah.
Oh, also, you do have to state at the top whether it was Avenger or
yeah.
Defender.
I am for sure gonna choose Defender because I think it sounds cooler. Red.
There's a lot to this spell.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Making her armor class 13. All right, cool.
Armor class.
Nothing crazy.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Did you cast it at 5th level?
Yeah.
So it would be 17. Because it's 11 plus the level of the spell plus 2.
Never mind. That's actually better. Cool. Then I'm gonna go ahead and have her use her multi-attack.
Okay. What's the movement speed?
40 fly speed.
Yeah.
40 feet flying gets them just to this rock. They're not quite.
Fuck. Never mind. Then we're gonna vibe there. That
Okay.
feels right.
Hell yeah. All right. Ending Kira's turn brings us to Alma.
It's like a game of chess, isn't it?
Did you not like chess?
I don't know how to play chess.
Have
play
we?
chess?
I was chess club captain. I can't believe we've gone this far in our friendship without this.
The whole time I knew you?
Hi, welcome to I'm a Big Fat Nerd. Did you not know from me playing D&D for fun?
She had to have disappeared for some hours, and you had to have asked, "What did you do?"
How long have we all known Miranda at this point? Sometimes she just disappears for some hours.
But then I would say, "What have you done?" And if any of that response rhymed with chess, I would be very
What have you
intrigued.
done? I was too busy trying to absorb what she knew about art. I didn't have time for chess, and then I was like, "Can I copy your homework, by the way? I didn't do it."
Well,
Always.
to address your issue, it's just like this. It's the same.
Rook, knight.
No chances.
No pawns, because we all big boys on the field.
I
don't know. Your wife seems kind of pawnish right now. You're just like, "Hey, go fight.
Yeah.
You're first."
We're a team. It's like couples errands. But
Couples errands.
Couples area.
I'm gonna wait, and I need to know what Silas does first. Yeah, I'm not touching shit yet.
Okay. Would you like to hold an action for a trigger?
I think we could go through this whole episode where no one actually hits anyone. We're like, what are you gonna do?
This whole episode is just you guys with guns.
It's been 4 hours. We gotta come back.
someone give away some fucking
I'm in a Spider-Man. I'm in a Spider-Man costume for some reason.
Yeah, if
I love you too much. Don't let me kill you.
I'm gonna hold a guiding bolt level 3.
Ooh.
And if the shadow attacks a person on the field, unfortunately, I'm not counting Kira because she is a.
Are you counting me though? Because I'm
Yes.
dead.
Yes.
I believe for the intents and purposes here, your flesh.
Sort of. Fleshlight.
At the moment.
Anybody made of flesh?
Like, listen. If you're 50 episodes in and you don't know I don't slur my words already, fuck you.
Tired of flesh being too heavy? Try fleshlight.
Do you want it to be handheld?
So,
Fleshlight.
if the shadow harms anyone, then you're going to Guiding Bolt.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, good to know. So, as Alma holds her action,
Nice.
that brings us to the shadow, which looks down at you, Silas, and says, "I'll only aim for spirits, but if anyone gets in my way, that's their fault." Actually, from here, I need Ollie and Kira to make a dexterity saving throw. I think, hang on, let me check that, actually. Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Listen, the only good thing about me is when I was fucking leveling up Ollie, I was like, oh my god, I can put all of my fucking skill improvements into dexterity because I couldn't do it when I was fucking alive.
I say it was Dex that killed you because you're just in like dragon fire the whole time.
Yeah.
Wild.
Fuck. Where did... see, here's the only horrible thing about Summon Celestial is I have to keep that fucking little shitter up.
That's your wife.
We have a special bond.
The newly dead game.
Ollie's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 succeeds.
Yes. And then Kira is a 10.
10 fail.
Fuck. All right. You gotta kill my wife? Again?
My wife.
My wife.
Okay.
Hey, that's a lot of dice.
Before Borat was a movie, my brother and I... Yeah, that's a good way to start a story. My brother and I used to say my wife like Denzel Washington did. My wife. My wife! He like, always punches himself. Anytime we heard anyone say my wife, we would both, like, across the room, my wife!
I love hanging out with Taylor because I find out about movies that I've never seen. Ever.
I think it was...
We're all hiding from...
Was it John Q that he did that in? CJ, if you're watching.
I think the only Denzel Washington movie I've seen was... I don't even remember it was Training Day, first off. And then some movie with Eva Longoria, I think it was like Man on Fire or something like that. And
not bad.
I fell asleep.
Oh, yeah.
The only scene I remember is him hanging off a balcony. And,
I don't remember much of it.
I don't either.
Is it Elle Fanning in that movie for some reason or something?
I don't know.
Balcony.
He sure is out here.
Hot
rolling
Eva
dice.
Longoria.
Sure is.
He's gonna kill my wife. Hey, is it over 50?
I don't know yet.
Can we talk about Fleshlight?
Is it over 40? Because you've killed my wife.
We got a message in the Discord and watching Arcanarama live. There's a link to our Discord in the chat section.
Yeah, get in the Discord. It's fun. We don't like spam you all day. It's just usually this.
And it just said, "I did not hear flashlight," and then a little
I did.
a little gif. And I just want to know what it's like for somebody who maybe isn't watching live right now, like who couldn't catch the show. And just like,
Hey, I'm gonna tell you from experience.
does it get weird?
Wild.
Yeah.
Just seeing pages of memes out of context. Horrible. Is it over 40?
Kira takes 63 points.
You've killed my wife.
Oh,
And
you killed my wife.
vanishes from the field. Ollie, on a success, you take half of that damage.
And that initiates guiding bolt.
So you take 31 points of damage.
Okay.
And yeah, Alma, you can cast your guiding bolts.
I'm gonna whisper goodbye, love, to my wife as she leaves this plane again.
And as it unleashes this breath weapon, you see just curling shadow that kind of crawls and eats away at everything that it touches. Cholula, you have to kind of like step to the side as it goes just past you, and there's like not a heat to it, but like all of the hairs on that side of your body kind of like move with it. There's like this static pull almost. And as it fades and Kira has vanished and Ollie's form is standing there now kind of flickering and clearly injured, you see that all the grass in that area is also dead.
I give side eyes to Silas.
27 to hit.
27 will hit.
What?
And
Hey, yo.
Oh no!
Nice.
The scandal.
Oh, and
15,
this is your
19.
triggered action.
22.
22 points of
radiant
damage. Nice. Not bad at all. Interesting. And so that's his action. And as the Shadow's bonus action, you see Silas again more clearly than anyone. Its back kind of curls and its claws elongate and its tail begins to whip furiously from side to side. And it's going to rage.
Oh. What?
That brings us back to the top of the round. Cholula. You see those pinpricks of red in the eyes kind of flare and have this almost fiery quality to them.
I think I'm gonna hold my action, and if the shadow attacks Alma, then I'm gonna give him a little stab.
Okay. Good to know. Holding your action to stab a shadow if it attacks on. All right, that's going to bring us to Silas.
is it looking at me, or is it looking? Where is it looking?
It is currently eyes fixated on Ollie. And you see there's this animalistic quality to it. Like, you get the sense if you tried to talk to it right now, it either wouldn't respond or may not even understand.
Red flag, but hey, not my business.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna kind of like twirl my umbrella out.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look my way?
The shadow?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, guess for old time's sake, and I'm gonna sink, and then if I could appear on its back.
Yeah, you attempt to do so. You don't sink into shadow beneath you.
Oh, really?
Make a quick wisdom save.
It's not gonna be much. 12.
12. You try and force your way into the shadow, and that typical feeling is there, but it doesn't react to you. And you just feel this pulse within you. It's just low, kind of deep within your core. That's all for now. So your turn.
I'm gonna run out in front of it.
Okay.
Facing it.
That's down here.
Hey, I'm with you. We just have to work together on this. And I'm going to prepare. I'm getting the impression I can't do anything but what Silas has on his back.
Just try and do whatever Silas would try to do.
I'm going to prepare. I'm going to prepare big on the umbrella
Okay.
if it tries to do anything towards anyone at all. and I'm going to just open the umbrella like essentially in its mouth if it tries to do anything.
Okay. You would be aware. The umbrella only acts as a shield. It can either act as a shield or be large. It would be a large umbrella, which might negate
Then
something?
the shield one, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Which was...
It would be... Cyrus would be aware that would be literally akin to just taking a regular umbrella and being like, dragon breath, stop! Which would be hilarious.
Be tight, yeah.
But yeah, you'd be aware that it's just a regular umbrella when it's big. It is the other enchantment that makes it a shield.
Yeah, then I just prepare to open it as a shield, like in front of its mouth, if it tries to do anything.
For sure. All right, with that prepared from Silas and Cholula, that's going to bring us to Ollie. Your wife is incinerated before your eyes by Shadow.
We'll weep about it. I'll see her again. I'm gonna use 15 feet of my movement to get finally up into Shadow Man's business.
Yeah.
And just
15 feet.
oh, okay. Then I got 30. Whatever gets me up in his grill.
30 will get you right at that.
All right, sick. I'm gonna ask a question before I cast this.
Yeah.
So my understanding of spiritual weapon is that basically I have this weapon, and on my bonus attack I can move it.
Yeah.
Mollywop again.
Yeah, it's like a large weapon that when you you can attack once when you summon it.
Yeah.
And then each consecutive turn, as a bonus action, you can move it up to 30 feet and attack again.
Cool. So that does free up my full action though. Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, you'd still have your action on this turn as well for cantrip. This is a bonus action to cast spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm. You just can't cast another level spell.
Yeah. What does Ollie's spiritual weapon look like?
Okay. We've been really digging mace stuff recently, but I think that like the first weapon I got with Ollie was a rapier. So I think rapier would be kind of cool, kind of sick.
I only have one big floating sword, so I'm going to use this axe for now.
Yeah.
But I'm summoning a spectral rapier that just like pure light out of the ground, and you can go ahead and roll to attack.
Mm-hmm. Are any closest to that? I think so. Oh, yeah, there. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 hits for sure.
Okay. Then that's 2d8. Plus 3 is 14 points of damage.
14?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And then, yeah. With my action, can I cast Thorn Whip?
Yeah.
Just another... Yeah, I roll for that guy. The 13 hit?
13 does not.
All right.
As you cast Thorn Whip and you see these brambles that were growing nearby on the ground kind of coalesce and lash out at the shadowy figure, they collide, but it seems to have some sort of natural armor that just shrugs it off.
Nice. That's my movement, action, bonus action. I think that's it.
Okay.
I don't have a wife.
Ending Ollie's turn is going to bring us to Alma.
Okay. I've been trying to figure out how to keep this from getting out of hand. From like my component pouch, I'm gonna pull out like a kind of like husk of a chrysalis, and I just kind of toss it into my reliquary.
Mm-hmm.
That word is never gonna get easier. And it just kind of like burns up and then turns like bright white. And I am going to attempt to cast polymorph on the shadow dragon.
Okay.
Nice.
What are you?
Need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 16?
That does not save.
What do you polymorph the shadow into?
Hamster.
A hamster.
They're all still within range. I was just backing it up for the camera.
No, why do you
And I'm gonna,
have that?
as I do that, I'm just gonna shout. It would be in our best interest not to hit it right now.
Okay, yeah, Alma calls this out as you watch the massive form of the shadow just kind of shrinks into, to all of you, just like a small shadow ball. Silas, you see the small shadowy form of a hamster. You have to kind of like look around your umbrella.
It's not open, but it's, yeah. Because the command word is open for shield and big for big. Because I thought it would be funny to make it a word that you say on accident sometimes.
It's not funny.
It'd be funny just walking around. It's like, I wonder if this bar is open. Just like throws you 15 feet.
Alma, do you stay put?
I'll start walking forward.
Okay, do you want to take your full movement?
Yeah.
Oh,
30
feet. Alma begins rushing forward, ending Alma's turn, brings us to the shadow hamster.
We got Shamster in the chat.
The shamster. Look out for the shamster.
Hey. Which one of these cups is the ball under? It's a sham. I don't.
Okay.
He has a headset on, right?
Yeah.
And he has very absorbent towels.
Like
It's the shamster.
Okay, no need to even roll. Again, you all see this kind of small shadow ball that's just like it's got darkness drifting off of it as it's just kind of squirming and writhing on the floor. Silas, you watch as a small shadow hamster, kind of like still twitching and raging, leans down and begins tearing at its own stomach.
What?
Tearing and pulling and shredding. I'm using the stat of a rat because hamsters, there's only giant hamsters and space hamsters. Rats have 1 hit point. He rolled to attack himself with his multi-attack and hit, dealing more than 1 point of damage. And
Jackass hamster.
rips its stomach open and reverts back to its draconic form.
Oh, I see why you're like, don't hit him.
With 2 actions of its multi-attack left. It used its bite on its tongue. So now it's going to make 2 claw attacks against Ollie.
Okay.
And as it is just furiously swiping at you, Ollie, it's just calling out, I look forward to watching you die again.
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 I saw you die once before.
No, that part I got,
there.
but like,
It's been with Silas since the beginning of the campaign.
wow, you enjoyed it the first time?
Would my
My dude.
umbrella thing activate?
Yeah, so this puts us again in a position. I love that you guys want to protect each other, but there aren't really mechanics for doing that. So I will say you can open your shield to give half cover, which will add 2 to Ollie's AC.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take it. Not too shabby.
I can't remember if I just rolled this or not, but I didn't look at it, and then I picked it back up. So, first attack is going to be a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
I have an umbrella.
I shit you not, that's a natural 20 on the second.
All right, gang.
First attack. Uh, 12 points of slashing damage.
Sick.
And for the second attack, 16 points of slashing damage for the crit.
No, like really, we fucked up by killing Ollie off. I'm not doing the worst, but
Yeah.
I can fix it.
Which is pretty wild because pretty much all of the attacks have been solely focused on you. Yeah, crazy stuff.
Play clearance.
That actually doesn't end its turn. Okay. Good to know. As a bonus action, let me check on something. Because this would also affect what Silas attempted to do recently as well. The bright light from the Hallow spell. Daylight. Bright light fills the area.
Is that concentration, or is that just a state that you've created?
That's a good question. It is...
Well, they said that it can't be extinguished.
Until dispelled.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, worth noting, actually. Hallow takes 24 hours to cast.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's something you have to, like, spend a day doing.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, that's...
I thought it was a fiend, so I thought I would do something cool, but it didn't even really do anything. So, like, it's fine.
Yeah. I would say you would now be aware also that it is not. It seemed to be a fiend.
Sick.
Okay. Yeah, that changes things. As its bonus action, it sinks into the ground.
Yay. Why?
It appears
I want to do that.
behind all.
I was not expecting that.
That's going to bring us back to the top of the round.
It's okay, I'm gay. It's fine.
No, I'm not upset. It was just...
I get like 3 free cards.
Again, it wasn't even derogatory. It was just...
Yay. I get the N-word.
Oh.
Like for free, I get that.
That's
one.
not
We'd
where
all
it's
feel
going.
better if you didn't use that card during this. Okay.
Twitch wants you to if you think about it.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Not me. Not me.
No
You.
one. Hey,
Fine.
hey, just in case you're getting any ideas in chat, no
I missed
one.
you so much. For
We'll ban you. We'll ban you. We'll do it. Okay. Top of the round, Cholula.
Okay.
I would say no insight check needed. You see, after taking that pretty hefty guiding bolt to the face and sinking down, the shadow rises up, blocking out what little sunlight there is on the horizon from the sunset, and you see malice directed at Alma.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
God, I love Claire so much.
Then I'm just gonna turn to it and say, "Sorry, Silas, it's going for Alma," and I'm going to fire an arrow from my flame tongue bow.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah!
I'm just a little guy. Should I remind you?
That is a 19.
Little lad.
19?
Yeah.
19 just hits.
Okay.
Oh.
And then
Or sorry. Yeah, 19 hits.
that's sneak attack because Alma's within 5 feet and nobody else is. Yeah.
Yes, and she is threatening it.
She's
I mean, she's currently becoming aware of its presence, but she has been threatening it. So
yeah.
I'm just a little guy.
casts fireball.
I don't have that one. It didn't
Listen,
fit my theme.
No, I get it. Like, I want Eldritch Baths so bad. But I haven't. I'm so,
I'm gonna take an Eldritch Bath.
listen, we already discussed I slur my words. All right, listen, I don't know what to tell you.
In fairness, we basically took you off a plane and said, "Get over here."
40.
Yeah.
40 points of damage.
Oh.
7 of that is fire damage.
That is good to know.
Damn. I want to 1v1 everyone but Cholula. I'm glad she just fucking stood down. I'm not even fucking kidding. I was legitimately worried.
Cholula, I will say, as you fire the arrow and the enchantment lights it and it catches fire as it's traveling through the air, as it enters kind of like a 5-foot area within the Shadow Dragon, that fire is fully extinguished.
Okay.
It doesn't appear to do any extra damage. Or any damage at all, I should say.
All right. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to call out the dancing sword and send it over and attack with that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Too Mad. Wait, I may have it.
No,
Is it there?
I have like a... here it is.
There we go.
At the ready.
Little sword.
And yeah, you're within 30 feet. Sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, it swings over and swings. Or stabs, I guess.
25.
I miss being next
25
to you
hits
all
for
the time. Sometimes I look for someone who is also making the exact movement I am all the
Same
time.
brain cell.
We share it.
It's been stretched so thin at a distance.
This is why I'm dumber.
That's gonna be 7 points of damage.
Nice.
How many?
7.
I thought you said 70, and I was
Same.
like, and it's dead, right?
I was like, yeah, why aren't we friends with this sword? Like, I'll buy this sword a drink.
It is a good, nice sword.
70 points of damage.
All right. Does that end Cholula's turn? You don't move anywhere, basically.
I would like to pop over to that rock or gravestone or whatever it is and give myself as much cover as I can.
This guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. For our purposes, it is a rock, but for Cholula, yeah, easy enough. It's like a little fountain that's depicting this very nicely posed. What is that term for whenever everything is all, shoulders and hips.
Shit.
Starts with an R, maybe.
I think it's
Contrapposto.
Yeah, thank you.
There it is. It's got a nice contrapposto.
Country pasta.
And just like a lot of
Ketchup.
movement to this
Butter.
very androgynous form that could be feminine or masculine. There are bits of both, and you presume it probably depicts the covetous king, but you were kind of busy at the moment.
Yeah.
Queen.
Yeah. Ending Cholula's turn brings us to Silas.
I'm gonna turn around. Dramatically.
Your
billow
your
of a-
jacket, billows in the wind besides you as you watch this massive looming form with red eyes trained on your daughter.
I'm gonna lift my right foot and try to sink into the shadow again.
Okay, make another wisdom save.
16.
16. As you do so, you step and the ground feels solid again, but then begins to give. And you sink. Where would you like to go?
Behind said shadow.
Absolutely. That's within 60 feet. And it's not until you arrive that you notice. All of you watch as Silas, standing there, once again you feel that deep within you. And you go to take your step, and not shadow coalesces around you, but seemingly seeping from your pores, like coming out from your jacket sleeves and from the chest area. This swirling white mist that just envelops you. And then there's another poof of that mist as you appear.
Shadow. It was you.
You just have to believe in yourself.
I'm gonna hit him with the war pick.
Hell yeah, make an attack roll.
Okay.
Begin.
It begins.
This is
Second game.
oh my god.
Yo, there's already Ollie fan art
That's
in
like
this.
the most.
Hang on, I have to see it. Pause the game.
4205.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I'm gonna weep. I will not. This mascara is not waterproof, and
We
these
can
lashes
read
are
tomorrow during
holding on
our
by a
experience.
thread.
Don't worry, we've still got a few hours to go.
Man.
18.
18 just hits.
Nito Bandito.
Yeah.
Cool. I get to roll stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I could roll that with advantage.
Kill him with your stuff.
Right?
Oh, yeah, 'cause you're flanking.
No. Well, that might be cool.
It
That
seems a
might be
little
all.
bit correct.
Might be a little bit cool.
Whoa! I watched it happen.
It was so slow. It went from 8 to 20.
Holy shit. Yeah, go ahead and roll for a crit with your +1 war pick.
Whoa.
Thanks for sending that art. Send more so I can keep getting these 20s.
Where your traveler is furiously drawing
Why do I keep pinning them in the
and
corner?
computing. Pretty sure that's what it's called.
Computing. Rendering? Oh. Logistics.
13.
I don't know.
13 points of damage.
Nice.
Same. Whoosh. You know.
And then I'm gonna hit him again.
Fuck yeah.
Go
That
for
is. It says it's a +1, so I guess that's a magical. I don't know if that adds anything to the pain.
Is it-
Make a before you roll these next attacks. Go ahead and make either a nature or a perception check with advantage.
Nice.
I'll do perception.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's quite a spread. 19.
You have slightly more of a view on this, just because of your connection with this being and having carried it for so long. You can see, especially in the growing darkness in this area, it is very shifty and tricky, and seems to gain some benefits from being in this darkened state. Even that last hit with your magical war pick didn't seem to do a serious amount of damage, or as much damage as it should have, because of this shadowy creature's shifty nature. It still did damage to it, but it seemed lessened.
Pokemon ability.
Sure, or like a D&D monster's ability.
They're the same thing.
I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay, go for it.
Well, I say I'm gonna hit it again. I'm gonna roll 2 bad numbers. 16.
16 misses, unfortunately. Just skids off of the scales.
A little beholder, but like as a pocket monster.
I want a beholder key, like a cute beholder keychain.
Oh, that was.
Alright.
Yeah, that's everything. Because I bonused to move beneath them, right?
Yes.
Could I speak to my friends?
Yeah, free action, for sure.
Hit it with light.
Oh, I got that.
All right. Ending Silas's turn brings us to Ollie.
I guess I should voice act that, right? Like, while swinging, right? Hit it with light! Like,
Oh, that went very Matt Berry.
hit it with light!
Yeah.
Smooth dick! That's my favorite insult of it. I don't know where that is from.
It's got a bit of a temperature.
Temperature.
My Matt Berry is awful, but I'm gonna keep it.
Temperature.
Oh god.
It's so low.
No, that's good.
I love it.
Show.
It's like low end Kermit, but not
Yeah.
quite Kermit. It's wild stuff. Ollie, what would you like to do?
You gotta watch Toast, man. You have to.
I do need to.
There's a new one. It's based in Hollywood. Toast of Tinseltown. Yeah. I gotta watch it.
I love it when he does this. Hey, what's the distance between like spiritual weapons and Shadow Man?
Well, it's got 30 feet of movement, which will get it. Honestly, I think that'll get it right.
Right up in a bitch.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Then we're gonna bonus action first. We'll whip her around to see what that does.
Make an attack roll with your spiritual weapon.
That ain't gonna do it. That's a 14. If the spiritual weapon made it, then that means I can make it. So we'll use my movement to get up all up in there.
Yeah. You
Right.
get all up in there.
Right on there. And then I'm gonna
Get
actually
right up in it.
I want to get in it.
pull out the Mace of Spiting, and I would like to see if we can, I don't know, knock its brain around a little bit.
Hell yeah, go for it. I bet it's okay. It's making me warm.
It's a dirty.
I think it
20.
might just be warm.
That could also be the case. That's a what?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits.
Elmo's word.
Is this a construct?
No.
Okay. That doesn't count.
No,
Mostly
no.
because it's cocked.
Intentional rolls only. That does count.
Well, good.
Robbie's gonna hate me because I never actually get it into my dice tray. I miss. So that's gonna be 9 points of damage.
Nice. What type of damage, if I might ask?
It is bludgeoning.
Hell yeah.
Oh, but what about that? Because you rolled a dirty 20 to hit.
The skeleton.
I think that's a nat 20 because
It's on the
like
die.
you roll.
Skill.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Okay.
Really hoping.
You said 9 points of damage?
Indeed.
Nice.
6
Hell yeah. And yeah, same thing. You get the sense that it doesn't do quite the amount of damage that you would hope. There's like some strange give to it. It's like swinging at a creature that then becomes miss.
3. Cool. Not a fiend. Not a construct. As a free action, can I discern?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You've both fucked me over.
I'll allow it.
Yeah. And yes, again, Ollie would have the understanding. I'd say you can make this with advantage. Because Ollie would have the understanding that the staff, it doesn't reveal like the true being, because the true being behind these fragments are that they are pieces of gods.
Yeah.
Pieces of ancient gods that have died.
I like peaches
Or
of
been
gods,
shed.
though.
Peaches of God. What the staff
That
does...
booty, though.
This is just, yes, that's why it's so terrible.
What the staff does is it
Heaven's
it
ass.
disentangles whatever they have become and forms them into something mortal that can be destroyed.
Nice.
So it kind of coalesces into the nearest thing to the true form that this shard would be.
No, I get it. It's like the nectar of the gods. You know, it's like an actual physical thing.
Yeah.
Okay, sick. Okay. What check was that again? Was it insight? You said, or was it
This would be nature or arcana.
sick?
Or religion.
Hey. Oh, never mind.
Heaven's ass. Imagine like Terry Gilliam, just butt
I think
cheeks.
they're all the same.
Yeah, they are. All right. It's an 18.
18 is enough to know that this has become a dragon.
Fuck. All right. That fucks up my whole shit.
A form of dragon, but there's some other shit going on with it too.
Okay.
Form of.
Does it? Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on. This is a sub question to my question, so like it's totally full if you don't want to allow it. Does it color still correlate?
You get the sense that yes, it does, but this isn't a black dragon.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Movie.
Okay. Cool.
Ending Ollie's turn, unless there's anything else you want to do.
Nah, that literally encompasses everything I think I physically can do.
Hell yeah. That
6
brings us
seconds.
to Alma.
Yeah.
You see this creature bearing down over you and just like taking these hits and like absorbing some of them and just like enveloping them in shadow, but it is trained on you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn around.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my action
Aren't you so glad it doesn't cost movement to turn around?
to... That would be a nightmare. To
Movement.
use my Radiant Soul feature
Okay.
and bright white wings just unfurl from my back, and I'm now glowing in the same like vibrance as
Yeah.
Ollie. So it's real bright over there in that
Oh.
face corner.
Yeah. Does it give off light?
I get
Mechanically?
glimmering eyes and glimmering wings.
Okay,
so
but mechanically it doesn't
but I don't
like shed
think
light.
yeah.
Okay, good to know.
But what it does do is allow me to deal an additional 12 points of radiant damage to a target. So I'm going to burn 2 sorcery points to cast Quicken spell,
Purr.
Okay.
and I'm going to use that on a 5th level inflict wounds.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of grab it by the face.
Yeah, go for it.
And that is an attack roll. Don't let me do cool shit and then just... Okay, 12 plus 9 is 21.
That'll hit. Oh shit. Inflict wounds. Oh no. At 5th level? Oh no.
That's 7 d10.
The other dragon
Yeah,
or
so-
rabbit.
Yeah, that's why I pulled out more dice
Got it.
earlier. I think about these things for a really long time.
Oh, that's fair.
I have exactly 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, look at him go Kit Kat.
Okay.
Hey.
What type of damage does inflict wound do?
Necrotic.
Okay, and then you're adding radiant on top of it.
12 points of radiant damage off the bat.
Okay, good to know.
19, 24, 30, 35. 50 points of necrotic damage plus 12 points of radiant damage
Damn.
on my inflict wounds.
I said, goddamn.
What did you say?
Yeah. You reach up and grab it by the bottom jaw.
And it is necrotic damage, but it's just like bright, unyielding light
Yeah.
coming out of my hands.
Yeah, and that kind of like radiant. It's like, I can only think of pop culture references today.
That's fair.
You know, like the Darksaber in The Mandalorian? That's like dark on the inside and white light surrounding it?
It's very hot.
Like the
I've
black
watched
flame
this one.
candle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the black flame candle,
That's
yeah.
that's a better one. Thanks, Kitty.
Hell
This black flame with a white glow kind of like envelops, and as it pulls away from your touch, and it clears, you see less damage than you were hoping.
I anticipated as such.
However, the radiant damage, like the white glow, left some scarring.
Fantastic. Yeah, this is dumb as shit, but these are the choices the gods give us. I'm gonna use those wings to back it the fuck up.
Okay, how far would you like?
All 30 feet, please.
Okay. Straight back.
Yeah.
It gets an attack of opportunity against you, correct?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, it's absolutely going to take that. 25.
Yeah, dog, there's nothing I can do about that one.
As it just swipes out with a claw. I don't actually know if I can choose bite or claw. I'm going to go with claw because I don't know, and it seems rude. So just be like, yeah, the one that does more damage. I'll look that up later. Or butterfly will probably let me know in Discord.
Yeah. Across the globe.
You take 14 points of slashing damage from its claw as it swipes out at you as you fly away, but
Okay.
you fly 30 feet away. Hell yeah, does that end Alma's turn?
Yeah, I did all the things. I did an action, I did a bonus action, I did a sorcery points, I did a fuck you, I did a run away.
Absolutely you
I
did.
did all the things I have.
Okay. This creature still raging. Oh, I see. I thought that you made that with your sound with your mouth, and I was very confused.
That's really impressive.
I have to fidget.
Okay.
Butterfly says you can choose either for reaction.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We love having somebody who actually knows the rules.
Thanks, Butterfly.
It's not
I'm gonna
me.
bite them next time.
That's like a bailiff. It's like,
As you fly away, with
Oh, and that all dissipates as soon as my... No, wait. Maybe? No, it doesn't. It's an act. It's a...
nice.
Ooh.
All right.
10 rounder.
It is going to risk an attack of opportunity from Ollie and Silas.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
So,
good.
you guys, are either of you sentinels, by the way?
I am, but I'm over there by a rock.
I was over there on the bench.
But you guys can go ahead and make attacks of opportunity if you
It was
so
on
choose.
the bench. That's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
23. 19
still
plus
a
14.
warcaster?
That also
Or
hits.
9 plus 14.
Yeah.
Should be under your features.
Yeah, I realized I'm dumb. No, I did not take Warcaster with Ollie.
13.
13 points of damage.
Is there?
Almost. Fuck, that's gonna be in my head for the rest of the day. 6 plus 3, that's another 9 points of damage. But
9?
it's just bludgeoning, so it's not really 9.
Yeah, I've been keeping track. All right. As it is flying, you watch as its hand just kind of passes along the ground and leaves this scar of shadow that just kind of spreads. And as it does, it pulls a massive blade of shadow,
It shouldn't be allowed to do that.
and it's going to swing it at you.
Bro.
This guy can do all kinds of things.
You know, it's funny, like, every now and then your DM will be like, oh, I got this new book. And you're like, that's fine, right? Like, hell yeah. And
This
then
isn't
you're
from a new book.
And then you're like,
This isn't from a new book.
you're
This
just
is-
bragging about having a dragon book, right? You're just reading that.
Well, I was saying that I needed to. I haven't looked at it yet. This is from the Monster Manual.
Get in the
Fifth
chat.
edition.
The song right now is from the game Hades.
Yeah, it's called Out of Tartarus.
Hey, and if you haven't played it, please.
Yeah.
I have a ridiculous number of hours logged in that game because I wanted to get every single ending possible and date everyone.
Do
I've
that.
done the both.
That's a natural 19 for the first.
19. Yeah.
Megra, Chef's Kiss. Chef's Kiss. Still my favorite.
That dude's a little crybaby. It's like, he's got too much baggage. He's just like, oh, remember? And he disappears.
Thanatos? Listen, but okay, he's like pretty.
But he's pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up, y'all.
History, but
Oh no. Are bad things happening to me? We're joking.
Well, just, Shadowblade as a whole.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's rough stuff.
Okay.
Whew. You take 15 points of psychic damage. That's its bonus action. As its action, it's going to use the first part of its multi-attack to bite against you.
Wait, can you attack on the bonus action that you pull the?
Yeah, because it's a bonus action.
Oh yeah.
And then you attack with it,
You're correct.
with your action. That's why it's pretty fucked up. So for the purposes of this, one of its claw attacks becomes the Shadow Blade attack. But it still has a bite and a claw.
Right.
So, for the bite, that is going to be 19 to hit.
Total?
Mm-hmm.
Shield.
All right. Goes down to bite you, and there's this burst of radiant light, and its jaws just kind of, and the shadow curls around it, and then it's going to swipe at you with its claw. Shield is still up. That's super cocked.
Super cut.
29 for the claw.
Yeah, that beats everything that I have at my disposal.
17 points of slashing damage. Slashing damage. And then, no, I'd already used its bonus action. Okay. That's his turn. Ending the Shadow's turn, that's going to bring us back to the top of the round. Cholula.
Cool. I would like to. I like to swoop in and flank with Alma.
Okay.
And I'm going to make an attack with my +1 rapier.
Yeah.
Rapier.
it says if light does more damage, it says that she has a light crossbow.
See what you did there.
The a false shadow.
That
Takes
is
extra damage from light weapons.
21.
21 hits.
Oh, I didn't do the other. Just in case. What the fucking god?
Oh, from
It's
advantage.
cocked. That's cocked. But you don't have to do that.
Oh god.
Super cocked.
Super cock.
Cocked. Oh, that's totally a graphic we can do.
Still hits, not a nat 20.
Yes, absolutely. But you do get sneak attack
Yeah.
because Alma's around.
Oh, snaking.
For now. I spit everywhere on that for now.
I've been spitting a lot. Why I sit so far away from you guys?
Ooh.
You're right here spitting.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do. My skill.
You moved them. It made my brain stop.
10, 18, 24.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how math works.
10.
That's
34.
18, so yeah, 34 plus 5, 39. No. Plus 6. I looked at the wrong thing.
Oh, okay.
40.
40 points of damage.
Yes.
Nice. Halved to
I just
20.
can't read those metal ones, man.
And then I will you just got hit a lot, didn't you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, a lot of bit.
Knocked me into another accent.
Is that Lars S-Bone?
Right.
With that
She ain't been
sweater.
around these parts for like 4 years.
How much movement did I use to get from the rock to there?
Let's find out together.
Let's find out.
20, 25.
25.
Oh, not bad. Cool.
Which still leaves you with 20? Or 15?
I have 40.
So
Total.
15.
15.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay where I'm at for now, and then bonus action, dancing sword into
Yeah.
this old man.
30 feet. Just
This
been
old
kind
man
of zipping back and
dancing
forth.
sword.
This old man. He eats sword.
This old man, he eats sword.
Hopefully, we'll see.
I find footage of like a sword swallower.
Dirty 20.
Does.
Dirty.
Oh, did we move on from sword swallower?
Yeah, you'd think it'd be sexual, but it's one of the worst things to watch anyone do.
A few times
I
in life
forgot
that
to
I've
roll
seen
with
it, I've been
advantage
upset.
again.
Yeah.
Can I? Okay, I'm gonna just keep my same damage roll. But
Wait, did we? Because your sword isn't.
Oh right,
Flank.
I'm the sword now.
Your sword.
That's why I didn't do it. I knew.
Your sword.
I forgot, but I knew.
I'm a sword now.
It's witchcraft.
I'm a war guy.
11 more points of damage.
Nice. Halved to 5. Okay. Hell yeah. Ending Cholula's turn brings us to Silas.
It's my turn.
You've still got this soft white mist kind of just drifting off of you.
I'm kind of
Soft,
like
warm.
close my fists. Can I rage?
You can.
I rage, like with kind of like a question, like kind of like a
Yeah. And as you do, the mist moves
Rage?
with almost like it has life to it. The swirls pick up and begin to swirl around you as the rest of you see as Silas goes into this rage and his eyes begin to take on this kind of soft, milky white.
Milky.
Milky.
Milk!
He's got the calcium eyes.
Oh no.
I'm lactose intolerant.
the man with
The
the.
shadow's true voice.
Your calcium?
I think so, probably.
I'm gonna
My
run up-
bones hurt.
I'm going to waft up beside Cholula.
Bonus action?
No, I'm gonna run, but I am missed now apparently.
I'm certain you have enough.
Yeah.
Oh, in case you want to go anywhere else.
Okay, I gotta take a piss.
Takes you 35 to share space.
Milk.
All right. And as I pass Ollie, I'm going to just like, I guess in like the mistiest voice I can pull off, I would just say, "Take to Alma," and then just like continue mist moving across the field.
Fuck yeah. Just leaving trails behind him as he goes.
Cool. I am the softest rage. I am made of water vapor kind of rage.
Rage in lowercase.
Nito Bandito. I'm going to hit with War Pick.
Yep.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit with War Pick. ADV, because I can share
Yes.
space with Cholula, right? Okay.
Mhm.
That one's called Innate.
In it.
That's 27.
That hits.
I'm telling you guys, it's all high praise for this app.
Listen, they told me I couldn't talk shit about the company anymore, but I have grievances.
14 points of damage, and I'm gonna do that again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd say I'm like not swinging the War Pick as much as like I'll like okay, like you see it move, and then like it's like you can't see my hands. It's just like a mass of fog that is like that a War Pick is moving through.
I love how like a new visual concept was sprung on you, and you're like, no, I can work with.
I wasn't. If you said I couldn't raise, I'm like, okay, cool. Then I throw a dart at him and I take a nap. Like, do I get ADP?
I like the idea that like you guys have seen people misty step before, where there's just like this like coalesce of mists that like becomes person, and that is happening with your War Pick, where like it will seemingly vanish, but then the mist moves, and then it's just like in the dragon.
Yeah, like when you just like drag a match around, like that kind of like
just
waft everywhere. Okay, cool.
Very Nightcrawlery is what I'm seeing in my brain.
Natural 19 plus 9.
That'll do it.
Right? And he's religious.
I'm more of a gambler,
That's fair.
but I like Nightcrawler.
I like
It's in a circus.
the dramatic
15.
skin modification. Like
The actor's
I
great.
want to be Mystique for Halloween one year so bad.
I can do your bald cap.
I want to be Gambit really bad, but now I have to wait like 8 years because Matt Mercer did it.
You did?
Yeah.
They were
Takes
all
everything
they
from
were all
us,
X-Men.
really.
Willingham was a fantastic Wolverine.
Even though his fucking mask, every picture,
Yeah.
there were many pictures of him wearing this mask, from like trick or treating with his kids to being on the show. The nose was like not centered every time.
no.
And I just wanted someone on set to be like,
Yeah, someone help him. He's your friend.
and your boss, he's your CEO.
That's why
That actually is no.
Sometimes he's
That's
your
probably
dad.
why they left it.
Disrespect this man.
He seems like a lovely.
No, he probably.
Yeah.
Silas, is that in your turn?
Yeah, bonus raged, 2 hits, moved.
Did you get him?
Oh yeah, that's bring
Told
us.
Ollie a thing.
Oh.
What'd you tell him?
Hi, is
take
my
to
spiritual weapon within 20 feet of
certainly. Right?
Ghost Dragon?
Uh-oh.
Demon Dragon? Demon.
Yes, it is.
All right, cool. Can we go ahead and move her and then mollywop it?
Yeah. Roll for Mollywop.
Is this a thing the kids are saying these days? Okay.
It will be soon. Heard it here first, folks.
The kids love.
Don't you know we set the trends for Gen Z,
Yeah.
Sam?
All the time.
I'll text my little brother.
With our Vine quotes.
Don't stop.
Hey,
What happened?
what letter
Is
of the
that
alphabet
twice?
is it? And is it 2 of them?
Okay, what rules are we using now for crit? Is it 2 dice or one roll,
Just,
double the
roll,
dice?
Yeah, roll and then double any dice and then add any modifiers. I don't think spiritual weapon has any modifiers.
Girl,
Okay.
take the details.
I never do!
And this is why.
Okay. So there is a bonus. It's +3, but like I got 2, so 5.
Okay.
And it's not even like
What kind of damage does your spiritual weapon do? Is it radiant?
What did you roll in damage?
What is
rolled a
that
1.
little?
Oh, okay, I
What's
thought you
that
rolled.
little ball?
I don't know.
I think that's radiant.
Force.
Oh.
Oh my.
Well, whatever. I don't want to fucking do that shit anyway.
Okay, 5 points of damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, hey, here's the start of the show. I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds on the gang at 5th level.
Fuck yeah.
I don't have to roll for that. I don't know why I have a d20.
Roll to see if we hear
What
you.
is the range on that? I'm pretty sure everybody is within, but just so I know.
Hold on. It says 60 and party. I don't know. If
So you can cast out to 60 feet in a 30-foot radius.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, easily.
Cool.
You can get everyone, including yourself.
Yeah, that was the plan. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna have to math.
Did you want to heal the dragon too?
No. I don't. Okay.
You gotta ask. I gotta ask.
Some people like to fight.
It's true.
So
Multi-class
10 plus.
barbarian cleric. Keeps healing the thing he's killing.
We're not done yet.
I'm Jason Stein.
I'm Jason Stein.
And I'll tell you when I'm done eating Cece's.
He looks like Jason Statham.
All right. Everybody heals for 27 hit points.
Fuck yeah.
For 27, do I get temp on top of all of that?
Hey, some of us have gotten hit.
No, I would love to have just 27 temp hit points on top of this.
I was at 30 hit points and I started at 90.
I was
Yes,
around
I know.
there.
Yikes.
My thing.
Jason Statham.
Does that end Ollie's turn? You want
Yeah.
to stay put?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like my spot.
Perfect. Ending Ollie's turn brings us to Alma.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, quicken spell to start things off.
Just to get her.
And I'm going to
Lubricated.
cast Word of Radiance. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 18.
Hello, baby cat.
That does save.
Oh, small.
So
It'll be
nothing
fine,
happens.
Except it's just
I'm gonna
like a-
skadoodle
I-
that direction. I'm gonna kind of aim diagonally.
Kind of like towards Ollie.
Yeah, but near that pillar.
Okay.
Diagonally.
Nice.
No one says it like that.
Yeah.
Not even the British.
Almost. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, it's going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
It sure will.
21.
Hits.
As it lashes out with its mouth. I don't know why it's Scottish now.
Feels good.
You take 16 points of piercing damage.
Can I use my sentinel reaction on this bad boy?
Yeah, in addition to 3 points of necrotic damage. As it snaps down onto you, and you get a good sense of...
Oh, I'm resistant to that.
Oh, good to know. So is he.
25.
25 hits.
Hit him.
Okay.
God. Oh, Jalil, you're really not pulling your weight here.
Right.
What does that say?
Whoever knows. 7.
Just because this combat is getting a little extensive, what do you say we deal this damage?
13.
13. Nice. Halved to 6.
Got him. You guys see that?
What do you say we give away some minis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The winner
Oh.
of the More Fun Mystery Mini Box Wild Bee on the Witchlight is Bannerval.
You won.
Congratulations, Bannerval. Our second giveaway of the evening
Whoa.
is going to be this beautiful set of Fable Fire dice. The White Radiance dice. They're pretty, they're clear and white, and they have gold numbers. And to enter for your chance to win this beautiful set of Fable Fire dice that I made for by myself, not for myself,
I mean,
for you.
Hey,
Fubu.
Go ahead and type the word Ollie in the chat. That's OLLI.
Hey, if I don't get a text message the second those go to the Etsy, I'm gonna fight you.
I'll let you know. I'm about to add a bunch of stuff.
I'll tell her where you live.
I know where you live.
I'll
Rad.
tell her how to get there.
That was Cholula's reaction. We're still on Alma's turn.
So I'm going to use my action to cast a 6th level guiding bolt.
Hey, yo.
Word of Radiance was last turn, right?
That was this turn, but I quicken spelled it,
To make it a bonus action.
and it's a cantrip. So
Perfect.
okay. 26.
26 hits.
Congrats again. We have 3 more giveaways.
Yeah. 3 more. Stay tuned.
Listen to all that dice.
That's a lot of ones.
Hey, no. Don't think about it that way.
Just add zeros to like 2 of them. He doesn't know math.
I think she knows math better than all of us.
I don't know if that's true. I can see them from here.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Just write
Okay,
zero.
that is 23 points of radiant damage plus 12 additional points from my glowing, beautiful visage.
Fuck yeah. So a total of 30. It was 23 plus 12.
Yes.
So 35. Okay.
Yeah.
I can do some math.
I told you. You've got this.
Okay. You can all see as the shadow is almost in this liquid state, kind of like dripping off of it in places, and you get the sense that it's starting to look a little hurt.
Oh, I feel bad now.
I don't. He killed my wife.
Ending Alma's turn,
Wife.
that is going to bring us to the shadow. Which whips around and kind of looks across all of you and just, I will destroy you all. Let me roll and see if it gets the thing back. It do.
It gets advantage.
Oh yeah, because it's got like a little radiance around it.
Like a little beat.
It's gonna whip around.
Oh, I'm upset.
I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
To make a what?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 24.
24.
And I have evasion.
26. Same.
Nice.
30, 20. I have. No, I don't.
That is that is a success. You'll take half damage. The 2 of you with evasion take none.
Wow. Hey.
I'm just missed, man.
Hey.
You missed.
It's okay.
13.
Yeah.
13 fail.
Yeah. Alrighty, boss. Go ahead and hit me with the big guns. Why? Why did you pick up that many?
I only have so many. I have to roll 2 more after this.
Fuck.
2 more rounds or 2 more dice?
2 more dice.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God. Could you imagine? I would rather just give you my dice and you roll them all at once than rounds of roll.
I don't really
Cry.
handing the DM, like when the DM's like, oh, I need a couple more D6s.
That's
like,
your
oh,
problem.
Yeah, too
Sorry.
fucking bad.
Get
my
more
dude.
dice.
You should make yourself some more dice, guy.
That's why I haven't asked.
I feel like early on in the Phoenix campaign, you're like, oh, can I borrow some D6s? Like, I gave them to you because I wanted the game to keep going, but I really wanted to argue.
Okay. Ollie, you take 58 points of necrotic damage. Alma, you take 29, half of that.
Hey, yo.
Everybody's still standing?
Yeah,
Barely.
Okay.
It's not going well.
Good to know.
That. So what did we do? What the fuck did we
Do you
do?
have a thing against Sagittarius?
Is it because we're women?
Yeah, Cam. Is it because we're women?
This is sexist.
With its bonus action, it's going to spend a key point and do a flurry of blows on the 2.
Okay.
Okay, well that's fair. At least it's fair.
I really thought us talking shit with Cameron was gonna be like, all right, Grant, leave the fucking table.
He would never.
Silas, that's going to be a 26 to hit.
Let me check.
And Cholula, 13.
No.
All right. 15 points of slashing damage to Silas. As
I'm resistant to that,
you are, because you're raging.
which is halved.
To round down, so I said 13?
15. So 7.
15? Yes. Yeah. Okay. That is all that he can do. Action, bonus action. Well, he could move.
A fucking day. I'd like move away, but not move towards a friend or something.
No, I hit him with Sentinel. Never mind.
Yeah, no, he's not
This
going to move.
round, yeah.
That ends the Shadow's turn. And
Oh yeah, I
brings
hit him
us-
with Sentinel, so he has 0 movement.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's going to bring us back to the top of the round. Cholula.
Oh, that's me, innit?
It is.
Right. Okay. How big is this dude's space? Like, if I moved, if I shimmy around to the back side of him, will I be out of?
It would take 20 feet to do so, because he's a large creature.
Okay, so if I'm on the other side, I won't be within 5 feet of Silas anymore.
Correct.
Cool. I want to do that.
Okay.
And
He takes
then
up 10 feet of space. Fine, so-
I'm gonna try a
4 squares.
sword burst. So he needs to make a
No.
dexterity saving throw.
Not today.
Dex save. Okay.
I have to be able to see the thing too.
Dexterity save. That's going to be 23.
Shit.
Hi, baby.
What kind of damage did we take just now?
Necrotic. Yeah, so that would be halved again from 28, was it?
It's 29.
Well, rounded down to 28
Yeah.
would be 14.
All right.
So I can add 14 back.
Yes.
That saves. So I'm gonna just hit him with the dancing sword.
Hell yeah, go for it.
24.
24 hits. Yeah. Forgot where I was.
You're at our house.
My brain was going, wait, does the giveaway count? Time out with breaks and stuff? It does. We're good.
Okay.
Also, that hits.
And we decided that we do sneak attack on this because it's melee.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because Silas is currently threatening it.
Lofty. Yahtzee.
$33 points of damage.
Yeah, it was a good roll.
Yikes. It's starting to look very rough as Cholula slashes across it. Silas, you can see this better than anyone as it's just like scales have been popping off and are just kind of like becoming shadows on the ground as they land. And you see the blood that is trickling is doing the same thing. It's like starting as a liquid but then becoming incorporeal. Just kind of mingling with the darkness.
And then I'll stay.
Okay. Ending Cholula's turn, it brings us to Silas.
Do I have my Blade of Shadows?
I didn't roll with
Would you like
advantage.
to try and summon it?
Lula.
Is it going to waste an action, a bonus action?
I mean, it's a bonus action to cast.
Yeah, I'm going to try to summon my blade.
Yeah.
Kind of
Not
seeing
even-
the shadow blood hit the ground.
Yeah, kind of like standing there for a moment. You don't even reach down, you just kind of twist your hand in the air, and the mist coalesces into this solid white form of the Shadow Blade.
Yeah, Silas' classic borderline terrifying laughter rings out from this cloud of mist,
Mist blade.
and I'm gonna
Get
hit
him.
him. I'm gonna hit him with the mist blade,
Yeah,
and hopefully hit blade.
And you have advantage. 'cause
I'm
you
going
have flanking.
to. Yeah, go ahead and roll to hit.
23.
23 hits. I have written a number down
Okay.
on this little card that also has all of your passive perception. Writing is on this.
Beep. Okay. That's 5 points of damage. Wait.
Are you doing damage with your Shadow Blade?
Yeah.
That's, for one, that's D8. And
It says D6 in the build.
no, this is the Shadow Blade spell,
Okay,
Oh,
this
my-
is Blade
which
of
is-
Shadows.
which is at a base. So this will be in your spells list. The spell is connected to that short sword. I had to make it an item so that you could have access to the spell. If you go to
Okay.
the spells tab in your page.
Yeah, I got it.
For you, it is cast at 4th level, I believe.
Okay. Okay. It's different.
So
it's a
yeah,
different
instead
number.
of instead of 1d6, you're going to be rolling at
3D.
4th level 3d8 psychic damage.
Oh, that is different.
might be.
I was gonna say, I swear to God, if those were all
All one.
There's no pluses or anything.
Rage.
Oh, +2 from your rage. Yeah.
16.
That's a little piece of paper that has a 16 on it.
Had
Jesus
exactly
Christ.
16
Thank
hit points
God I
left.
had 4
Silas,
hit points.
what does it look like as you destroy this being
Okay,
that
so
you've been carrying around with
it's a
you?
cloud of ever-moving mist with like 2 glowing eyes kind of moving around in it.
Uh-huh.
A somewhat solid mist blade shoots forth from it and hits it in its throat. And then the glowing eyes move to the edge of the cloud, and then Silas's face peers out of it and just cuts across and then drops the blade back into the mist.
Yeah, and as you drop it, it like trails behind and just disapparates. And the shadow, bleeding and just sputtering, begins to melt into the ground. Not in the way that you've seen it do before, where it traveled around, but just sort of melts. And as it does, even though night has fallen, the space seems to lighten. And the glowing electricity of the staff in the ground settles back to its opalescent form. And that's where we're going to drop combat and take a quick break. I think before we go to break, we'll announce the winners of the dice set.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you how to enter for the next box of mystery minis. Snowbound.
It's this one.
Is this one?
For
It's this one.
It's got Santa.
The winner of the Fable Fire White Radiance dice is Dingo Panic. That's a dog sound.
Yep.
Dingo. I hate myself right now. Thank you. Congratulations, Dingo Panic, on your win. And congratulations on your new dice. Those will be sent out in the near future. But for now, in order to enter for your chance to win this beautiful set of pre-painted mystery minis from our sponsor, More Fun Comics and Games, the Snowbound minis from WizKids. Whizbang.
Whisper.
Is that what you eat on camera?
Go ahead and type the word shade in the chat.
Shade.
SHADE. Shade.
Throw it in there.
We will be back in about 20 minutes to continue from here and see what we got going on. So don't go away. And we'll announce the winner when we come back and tell you how to win some beautiful dice.
Wow.
Wow.
Whoa.
Missed you.
Oh.
Welcome back. Before we hop back into the game, we're going to announce the winner of the More Fun Mystery Mini Snowbound box. Ooh, the winner of the Mystery Mini giveaway is Submerged in Stories! Congratulations, Submerged in Stories.
You did it.
Hell yeah.
Did it.
You
Did it.
did it.
You just typed in some words and were good friends with us.
Yes.
That's all
Yeah.
it takes. Be a follower and don't live in Quebec.
Yeah. But hey,
Move out.
speaking of, we have one more giveaway this evening.
Shit.
Did you guys hear about this? It's this beautiful set. The Fable Fire Gilded Edge dice. This is a set of clear shell dice. It was brought to my attention. It might be a little hard to see in the video. The set is black and white, kind of swirled together with golden edges inside of a clear shell. They are beautiful and elegant. And they can be
How dare you? How dare you?
to enter for your chance to win this beautiful set of dice, go ahead and type the word MIST in the chat. MIST. To enter for your chance to win, and we will announce the winner later. But for now, we're going to hop right back in. You all find yourselves standing in the cemetery behind the Temple of the Covetous King. And as you're here, you see that golden light has begun to kind of flicker in the rod. I misspoke earlier. And fade. And as it does, you can see the glow around Ollie is also beginning to flicker and fade. And you get the sense that you've only got maybe a few more moments with your old friend.
Okay, I am going to run forward and scoop all of them up and giant bear hug. If I can lift all of them off the ground, I bet I can.
Make an athletics check. With advantage, because they're your friends.
Everybody knows that it's easier to lift your friends than your
Yeah.
enemies.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that the power of friendship is a real thing.
Hi.
It's tangible.
Hi. The one thing I gained from moving to Washington is fucking guns. I'm scared.
Hell yeah.
Which is weird because that's
Texas has a lot of guns.
yeah.
Oh, hey.
Really?
Yeah. Ridiculously.
Oh, well, yeah.
There's a lot of country up in them parts.
Lots of crops to protect.
Also, like a lot, all the logger boys are like,
Logger boys.
There's a lot.
yeah, you guys suck. Hey, you
I
said
don't think they're in our chat.
it was
The ones that are
17.
in our chat don't suck. 17, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, easy enough. You lift up all of your friends in the most warm embrace that any of you have ever experienced.
Okay, and I want to give all of them a little smooch on the forehead before gently putting them back down. I have to get going, I think.
All right. Well, this has been weird. But it's good to see you. Maybe with like some forewarning or something.
Oh.
Could be.
I promise you, I'm always watching.
So this covetous king is a good guy.
I think it's a little fickle when it gets to gods. I think they all have their own motives. It's kind of hard to discern good and evil when you get to that strong, but
I mean, as far as this shard destroying business.
I think more so the gods are just upset.
Mm-hmm.
They don't normally see other gods interacting, affecting, changing things so intently, obviously.
Are we making the right choice to destroy the shards?
I don't know about right, but it feels right. I don't think I would have been sent if what you guys are doing is wrong. I think you just needed a little bit more of a nudge and the right direction. It's very easy to get confused with these things, you know? Especially when you're searching in this way. The tools you've been given aren't precise and they're not exact. They're not a science. It's more of a love, faith.
I'm really sorry, Silas.
You see Silas standing there still has this just like gentle drift of mist kind of emanating from him.
Well, I guess I'm the...
My guard.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying.
Guess it wouldn't really be one of our outings if I didn't doubt you for a second, only to be proven wrong. I guess somebody else has to go away when mist comes out of my clothes.
I feel like that's something we'll have to figure out.
I know you're probably already really tired of me intervening in how your life is going, but if I could make a single suggestion. You needed a companion, someone to talk to without bias. They're already here.
She's talking about us.
Yeah, I know. Shouldn't I? Fuck.
And hey, if these guys are too close, if they're too personal, I'm just a whisper away.
I'm not gonna pray to you.
I don't want you to pray to me. I'm not that narcissistic, but
Oh, are you though?
a tad. I think it would be fun, maybe on my birthdays, if you maybe just shot.
I'll pray to you.
just like a little glimmer. But if you ever need an ear.
I'll go in for one of those like forearm grabs.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's nice to finally see you throw the spear.
Oh, that was nothing. You should have seen me in my heyday. Before I got my knee fucked up, I really could give her a good twist and let her fly. It's okay.
Ollie, you would also be aware, with the destruction of such a condensed and powerful shard of destruction, things are more balanced now than they have been for quite some time. So it wouldn't necessarily be super pressing for you guys to go on this like intense journey to hunt down shards, and like you'll still have the gem of detection and you'll still have the staff of disentanglement, but it is not as urgent or dire of a need after this encounter.
Oh, I did a thing.
You've restored balance. You guys are all good at it.
I do that sometimes.
You all have your own goals, something to look forward to. You don't have to devote all your time now to shards. You can find them if you want them. You can discern maybe what they're doing here, but everything is still equal. You guys are in the clear. Nothing really you need to worry about other than, hey, all of the other shit you've got going on. Has anyone actually seen Pippin?
Yes. Pippin was also here.
I was supposed to say that.
I've been watching. You guys are like primetime TV up there.
To like
What does that
everybody or
mean?
just you?
Oh, there are multiple people watching. Kira and I, we make it like a little weekly thing. We come in.
Is it like a pool?
That's
Is
a
it,
lot of pressure. I
No,
know,
no,
you
no,
know
no,
that.
no.
is it like a bowl or like a crystal ball? Like what are you viewing it on?
Well, she and I, we just open the sky.
Ah, well.
Well,
Yeah,
it sounds a
I mean,
lot
why
more
would-
mystical than
yeah.
it really is. But when your wife is
Yeah, no. Sorry to be asking about the afterlife,
No, I know.
Asking
No.
about work.
you know, it never really ends. I know that death seems so permanent and that
No, it's just another part of life.
it really keeps going on up there. I'm honestly stronger than I've ever been. It sounds a little sickly, but I can do things now that I couldn't do before. And I'm not saying, hey, hi, go kill yourselves. You get buffer, but
I don't think that would be the reason. I don't think it sounds cool, but I don't think that would like. I can work out, can do some pull-ups.
Ollie, you hear something that the others don't hear. Just in the back of your mind, not Kira's voice, but a familiar voice.
Oh no.
Cameron, look what you've done to us.
I am so afraid.
You know this to be the voice of the covetous king. As it says,
Oh, that face.
as they say, I can only hold on a bit longer, child. If you've got anything to say, now's the time. You can see as Ollie's form is, like, physicality is beginning to flicker and dim, and you're starting to kind of become translucent as your light wane.
Ollie, you should know that we found out that the big one, that was also my brother Wellington, but he wasn't doing it because he wanted to, and he feels bad about it. He really does.
I pinky promise I've been watching. I know. And I'm proud of you for handling it. Family's tough.
I do my best.
You've always been a great mediator. You're keeping these guys together.
Well,
Don't roll your eyes, she is. Okay. And then, quickly, why do you do that every time? I hate you, D&D Beyond. I'm leaving again. They can't control me anymore.
I can't hold on much longer, child. Say one more thing.
I think we're losing her. We're losing her.
Jesus Christ.
No, the covetous king.
Yeah.
I don't think
Lean in closer, child.
none of that lasts. So I'll pull all of their little foreheads one more time. I have to go. Be safe. If you need me. Hey, I might be able to pull some strings.
I hope so. Do you want us to leave these flowers here, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
You can't take back
The-
the gift.
You don't get to take those back.
They're
They're
from all of us.
Make a choice about it, Silas. You can't.
And then I'm gonna walk over to my headstone and just sort of pop on top and give me a good wave.
Yeah. Ollie plops down in true Ollie fashion on their headstone, gives a wave, and probably a flex as they fade. And find yourselves standing similarly to how you were not too long ago, looking at two headstones, Ollie and Kira Il. And Miranda, you don't have to leave the table because I would like for you to just stay here with us.
Yeah.
I get to just vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as Ollie fades, you swear you see the sunset get a little bit brighter. Just that purple and gold off in the distance. Just a little bit of a flare. And
You know, Renee is probably.
I
ready
already
to-
bare.
Oh
my goodness! Could you not hear anything,
I don't
buddy?
know. He said he's been in the temple. The temple's rather large.
there's
hate
another
to come up.
flash as the staff truly returns to its inert state. Still kind of stuck into the ground where it was javelined across the cemetery. Silas, really quickly.
What? Oh, what? Is it like a button? Is it like a switch?
I missed you so much.
How does that thing work?
lights
There's
in it.
like a
That'll
there's
be straight.
lights to the top, and then there's a battery pack.
It's magical.
It's magic.
It's a real tavern.
I built it with eldritch power.
Anybody make like teeny tiny fog machines?
Or teeny tiny hats.
Yes.
I mean,
To the second one.
yeah, I was like, I can get you a tiny hat.
I
No
need
problem.
I need you to make one more wisdom saving throw. I will go ahead and tell you outright. The DC is 16. What do you add to your wisdom saving? 3. So you need to roll a 13 or higher.
What's gonna happen?
Use the skeleton.
We'll find out.
Use the
stand up and roll,
skeleton.
baby.
Use your skeleton to roll the dice.
I mean, yes, legally.
18 natural.
Natural 18.
What?
Can you tell me later what that was going to be?
Sure.
Actually, it was great you didn't tell me. Anticipatory anxiety is like a slow gun.
Yeah.
You little baby.
To the nads, what are you talking about? That's my least favorite thing.
Silas. You feel another deep pulse from within. But you clench. As you look down, there's a memory that you have returned. Pull the sphincter closed.
Do the Anya face.
There's a memory that returns to you as you look down and see mist drifting off of your hands of when something similar had happened before. Before you had met that shadow creature. Before you had left Waterdeep. Actually, the night that you had left Waterdeep. When mist poured forth from your pores and filled a ballroom and transported you and your family to a horrid place. And you pull all of your will into halting it. And the mist stops flowing from you momentarily. You can still feel it there, just on the edge, within reach. But you also know that sometimes it seems to get hungry. But for now, you've got it in check. The rest of you watch as the mist ceases to emit from Silas's form and he returns to his natural self with a natural shadow that only does what he does.
So quirky.
You're like the rest of us.
You regular bitch.
Yeah.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Can I go try to grab the staff?
Yeah, easy enough. It is just
Okay,
a staff.
it's not like stuck in the...
No, it was like a good foot into the dirt, but this is a cemetery. The dirt's pretty soft.
Okay. I'm gonna hand it to Cholula.
Okay.
Okay.
I think out of all of us, you're the most level-headed.
Really?
I think I trust you more to make decisions than either of us.
You
I
can
mean,
say me. It's fine.
I mean, when asked to hand it over, I immediately did with no further thought or question.
Yeah.
I'll hold on to
I
it.
mean,
So this destroys shards too.
It,
I know we don't have to like.
If you want to send her what I sent you.
it unravels them so that they can be destroyed. But just like earlier,
Oh,
we
so
have to finish the job.
it'll
Basically-
turn into I wonder what would happen.
But
to
it's
that.
also
That
a-
Basically,
cost.
for you guys
Great
and
weapon.
for our viewers at home, the way that the Staff of Disentanglement works, it also has some charges and can cast some spells. One of them we've seen before, Sequester, which was used on the deck of many things to kind of place it in a pocket dimension where it can't be accessed, except by the person wielding the staff. It can also cast one more spell that I forget. I don't have it in front of me.
Remove curse.
Remove curse a number of times a day. I think twice a day, maybe. And when you use it to attack a shard, the shard has to make a DC 20 charisma saving throw. And if it fails, it becomes disentangled and is personified as a type of mortal being that can be destroyed.
So like, I'll ask later.
Okay.
Two features that could be added to this application. One, rage and anything that shifting any of that stuff.
Blade
Two, being able to pass weapons and things to one another.
Oh, that would be rad.
Because like you can add things to bags. Why can't that another drop down just be like give to
Gift?
other
Yeah.
party members?
Yeah, a little
That'd be
share
rad.
button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's free, D&D
How would
Beyond.
you link them? This is never mind.
Well, because they're already linked in the
In the
campaign.
campaign,
It's
yeah.
like why you can see somebody rolling their dice for
You
spells
should
and
also
stuff.
be able to like friend people on D&D Beyond.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing?
I guess
Discussing
we'll go
the
right.
intricacies.
Renair.
Okay. You head back in.
Oh, did I get that stone back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll say it was resting on top of Ollie's headstone.
I give it a little kiss. And then I put it in my bag.
You do so.
I feel bad we didn't really get to know Ollie's wife at all.
Right, I meant to ask.
Heard so much about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if this is true for everyone, but probably it is if you like think hard enough about it before you go to sleep. Usually you can communicate through dreams.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I
Don't
don't.
dream about my wife. I'm fine. I'm dead. That's fine.
Mistwalkers.
Renair.
Wait, no. Renair doesn't know you as that. Friends. That was quick. What in the nine hells happened?
I'm gonna healing
Well.
hands myself.
Yeah, a couple of you look
We
pretty fucked up, if I'm not
saw
mistaken.
Ollie.
We can tell
Right.
you at a pub.
Oh,
You know one?
tell me the yawning portal is still open.
Yes, it is.
Oh, can
Um,
we please go see Durnan?
We've also, I've got some things to show you. Shall we?
Yes.
Lead the way.
I just walked. I don't know if, have you been walking all this way?
No, we have
We
a car.
have a car.
Oh, lovely. Well, if you don't mind, I could hitch a ride and
Yes,
we can talk on the way. Renair kind of climbs into the back of your cart and you all climb
I
aboard.
wave bye to the nice lady.
Yes. Have a.
Everybody wave goodbye to the nice.
I'll
Cute
give
little
him-
dragon.
Did
I'll
you
give him
find?
5 gold.
Yeah, as you're on your way. Oh, thank you for your donation. Did you know Ollie personally?
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely. You know, I was set to officiate the wedding. Very, very hush hush, obviously. But then, well, I take it if you know Ollie, you know what happened here. But thanks to that lovely man, they've got us back on our feet. Thank you for your kind donation and for remembering those whom we've lost.
Yes, and thank you for watching over this place.
Always.
We didn't just leave that place like in total chaos, right? Like pretty much the surroundings were fine.
There are some scars. I think I have described some dead
There
grass
was a-
and some
there was
Okay,
physical
but like
Shadows
there's
stone.
no broken headstones or
Oh no.
There's like
Okay.
one gash that was once.
Yeah,
filled
We
like
didn't do it.
the grass and the dirt is kind of fucked up, but none of the headstones were actually impacted. I don't think.
And we didn't break
in this
anything.
economy. I think that'll fix it. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 gold,
In this
like
economy.
transferred to like USD. 5 gold is like $500. You guys are closer to like $50. Like you guys are fucking loaded most of the time.
Well, time.
You climb into the cart with Renair.
And so the shadow just came out of me, and I was like, you know what? Mist now. You were going to show us something.
Right. Well, that's a lot to take in.
Yeah, well, you were gone for, what, 3 minutes?
Yes, it seemed.
One?
Oh, did we tell him all of it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Like Alma and everything.
Yeah.
No, probably not that yet.
No.
Well, I have been in contact. I was aware of Alma's return. As her mother, Genevieve, she had to actually step away recently and has been on a journey to Strandwick to sort out things with the silver mines there, the bramble mines, to sort of start getting what's not left of the family fortune in order, rather putting businesses back in order so that there can be an inflow. She has been pretty heavily focused on restoring Bramble Manor and making it livable, which is quite lovely. I think you're going to enjoy it quite a bit. So I offered with some of the, what we found not too long ago. I've been moving things around and mostly returning it to where it was taken from by my father and where he embezzled here and there. But I did find it in my time to take a bit of a cut and I've been funneling it into restorations on Feast and Fountain. More rebuilding than restoration at this point. It was fully destroyed. I've rebuilt it almost exactly to the standards that it was before in terms of construction. However, it is not yet furnished. But in case you were worried, you do have, well, I mean, obviously the Brambles have a place to stay, but Miss Duvet, you are still a landowner in Waterdeep, and the property exists and belongs to you. Of course, I will continue to help out with furnishing and getting things back on their feet if you would like to reopen the Feast and Fountain.
Absolutely. Yes. We can say it at the same time if you want.
Nope.
We can.
Absolutely
yes.
Just a quick question.
Yes.
Did Genevieve happen to leave any money? For me, perhaps.
I would imagine in your family safe there's some wealth.
Which, of course, you know.
I don't know where it is personally.
The combination. Too.
Obviously.
You got that. You got that.
Sure, of course.
Luckily, Alma has ways of sending messages over long distances.
Do you know anything of Castellanta?
I know that he and his family up and disappeared. There's been an ongoing investigation. I haven't had much time to look into it myself. I've between restorations and doing various other tidbits for the Harpers here and there, I've not been keeping in touch a lot with my detective friends. But there's been an investigation ongoing into his disappearance.
Well, that's a shame.
Yes. Hang on, I'm forgetting. Does Renair know what happened with Castle
I
Enter?
think Renair was the one that was helping them get out because we had to make them forget us.
Yes, yes. Yes.
And
It's all coming back to me now. Yes. So there's an ongoing investigation because, a noble family of that caliber disappearing out of the blue is quite suspicious.
Yeah, something must have
happens
been.
a lot in Waterdeep.
Well, at least twice now. As you were saying this, I'm in the wrong place.
Emotionally? Physically?
Musically.
Hmm.
Where in the fuck? Sorry. I'm like missing a playlist. Here it is at the bottom for no reason. But yes, we got him out quietly, and obviously he had no memory of who I was. But they seemed hopeful. I set them up on a ship towards Vasica. I haven't really checked in, unfortunately, but they should have made port in Gold Run some weeks back.
Okay.
So, shall you like to stop by Bramble Manor or the Feast and Fountain before the Yawning Portal? Or straight to the bar?
What is the...
I mean, they're all rather close. We can...
Well, Bramble Manor and Feast and Fountain are rather close to each other. The Yawning Portal's a ways south in town.
Where are we coming from? We do this.
You stopped in Undercliff, you're kind of on the northern side.
Okay.
Like northeastern.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose... I mean...
Feast and Fountain.
Do y'all want to drink first and then go find our places?
Doesn't matter.
We'll maybe do our rounds before the drinks hit.
I imagine we'll end up at Bramble Manor.
Mm-hmm.
So, no rush.
So, what's the
Feast
first?
and Fountain first.
Feast and Fountain? Lovely. I'm excited for you to see it back on its feet.
Yes.
Renair shows his face as you are entering the city gates, and the guards acknowledge him as Lord Neverember and give bows, and you are let in without having to go through any customs, as it were. And you make your way quickly through, maps.
Maps.
Troll Skull. What was the North Ward called?
the North Ward.
Was it? Oh, I thought it had like a...
So there's a northernmost ward, however. Just show me the whole thing.
Castle Ward was like west.
Yeah.
Kind of the west
And
side.
there was Dock
Like
Ward. Oh, I'm
northwest.
sorry, baby. I didn't mean to scare you. You're so
Sorry,
small.
pulling up the map now. I don't have this one at the ready like
Looks
I
like
should.
you're holding her hand.
Oh, baby arms.
Here we are. Okay. The Field Ward. You make your way quickly through the Field Ward.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, because that place blows ass. Through the North Gate, and you head down the high road and make your way into the North Ward to Troll Skull Alley. Parking your carriage out front, you all kind of shuffle off.
And so I said, look out, and no one seemed to listen. And the lady that was in, what I was telling you before, that was in the water, frozen, got ran over by this one who was, it's not even really a horse.
Like it's my fault. She just stepped into the road.
Sounds like an absolutely wild continent. There's not even roads between holds?
No, look at these calves.
That is absurd. And carts that walk with legs.
And run over people.
So
Stomp on
strange.
them.
And
It's
stomp
not
them,
wheels.
yes. Bludgeon them. Here we are. And yeah, looking up, it's interesting. The Feast and Fountain, there are some slight differences, and it all does look very like brand new, newly constructed. We tried to salvage as much material as we could from the wreckage, but mostly we were left with large chunks of stone. But we've had some fine dwarven masons come through, and everything is coming together nicely. And yeah, the building is fully reconstructed. Not a shadow of its former self, but if anything, looks like a brand new version of what the Troll Skull Manor once was.
My baby. Chula gives the building a hug.
Have you eaten in a minute? In a while?
There is some food in the kitchens. I have managed that much. I've been using it to feed the workers and things. But
That was probably the worst part of the building before, right? There was holes in the kitchen, if I remember correctly.
There were holes.
oh,
Not that public shouldn't know that.
there were holes like leading to outside.
From what I remember, I think there were holes in the kitchen.
There were holes. We were trying to patch them up, and then we got more holes put in because we were being sabotaged.
Oh yes, I had heard that. Yes, Emic Froon had hired some were rats to come in and
Is he still in
try and
town?
shut you down. Probably somewhere. Froon's Brews has closed down.
Who owns that building now?
Currently, it's vacant.
Interesting.
Yes, I think the city just kind of foreclosed it on him.
You
Wasn't
were
paying
talking
his.
about a breakfast place.
I was talking about a breakfast place.
I don't know the location.
Might
but I
be
imagine
nice.
it's
Sounds
good.
like a lovely idea. Yeah, you guys are inside for kind of like looking around. He takes you through all the different floors and looking at the various different rooms and things. And eventually, a knock comes at the door downstairs when you're kind of all having a conversation. Cholula, I assume you've whipped up something with some of the ingredients that were around. What did Cholula make for dinner?
Oh,
Turning
we've
over
had
stools at the bar.
kind of a big day.
There's only a few stools.
Yeah. I imagine furnishing.
Renair
Probably like
stands.
butterflied a fucking goose or a turkey or some shit and let that roast, and then with like potatoes and lemon juice, and then on the side probably just some like green beans,
Hell yeah.
just like something green, but mostly like we need protein.
Yeah,
Had
it's nice and
little
hearty and refreshing at the same time.
refreshing.
Refreshing.
Could you get the door?
I will go get the door.
Yeah. Alma, you walk over and open the door, and you see a familiar face. You remember these fellows, I should say, from way back when there was an explosion on your doorstep. and the City Watch came around asking questions. This is Barnabas Blastwind, and he is accompanied by Sergeant Saith Cromley, standing at the door.
Hello, miss. Good day. Or night, I should say. It's been a long while since last we met during that dreadful fireball. In case you've forgotten, I am Magister Barnabas Blastwind. I'm sure you remember my colleague, Sergeant Cromley.
Of course.
The mustachioed man kind of like gives a nod. He looks very tired.
Are your companions about?
Yeah, for what reason?
Official police business.
Looking past him, you see a group of about 6 City Watch members standing behind him as well.
We just need to have a quick word.
Are you looking at us?
Yeah.
I will say, keep in mind, Alma would be aware, having grown up in Waterdeep, mostly. Barnabas Blastwind is a Black Cloak. He's a Magister. Magisters hold a lot of power in Waterdeep. They carry out the law and are, it is fully within their duties to potentially even pass sentence on the spot.
Does it seem like they're here to arrest us? Like, what can I gauge their purpose of being here?
Make an insight check.
What?
We just got
You did that at me. I burped. And then you're like,
that's a natural one.
Natural 1?
wow.
Probably just some follow-up on the fireball.
I will just stand aside and motion them in. The police are here.
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Oh.
You've probably forgotten me. I am Barnabas Blastwind.
It's all windy.
We could never forget you.
No,
You flatter me.
Is it bad that I'm thinking back? I'm like, did we fucking bamboozle these guys? Like, what the fuck did we do?
I'm afraid we are here on business. That does smell lovely, though.
Yeah.
I'm afraid we'll be needing you and your companions to come with us for questioning. Silas Wilford Bramble, Alma Bramble, Jaluda Duvet, and Renair Neverember. You are hereby placed under arrest on the suspicion of your involvement with the disappearance of the Castellanta family and the potential impersonation and murder of Lady Esvel Rosnar. I see no need to make spectacle with manacles and the like should you come with us.
Oh, whoa. The Castellanter family is fine. They're fine.
So you know where they are?
In theory, but they're fine. Have you not had anybody try to reach out or contact them?
Yes, we've been trying for months now. And we've not been able to find them because they've disappeared.
They don't want to be found.
So, am I to take this as you're resisting arrest?
We can go in for questioning.
That's pretty quick to go into that.
We
We're
go
going
in
to
for
finish our
questioning.
meal, and then we will go in willingly.
Right.
It's not done, right? Has it come out yet?
No, would you like some?
You stepped out.
Oh, no. As I said, we're on official police business. But
Right.
please, yes, finish your plates, and we'll wait right here.
Okay.
I'm going to use the rings.
You see the other 6 guards file in behind these 2 men.
So what's the story?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking
Hold on.
everyone in the room.
Hold on. Just so we can keep ourselves honest. I've got a counter app.
What's the story?
What's the story? Hang on, let me reset this actually. What's the story?
I'm gonna like keep eating, like filling my mouth. Like,
I'm trying to remember how we erased their memories.
He
did it
modified
himself.
his own memory.
Oh, right.
Okay. It's fine. I'm gonna cast sending.
Should I start hang on, I've got multiple counters.
Yeah.
Okay, counter number 2. Are you trying to be subtle about this?
I cast subtle spell.
Okay, good to know.
One sorcery
just
point.
chewing and looking at everyone.
We're about to be arrested.
Thanks for waiting, guys.
Victoro. My name is Alma. We were friends once.
Oh, you're messaging Victoria Castle Ender? Okay. Okay.
Don't worry, I've got a couple more of these.
Do you say all of that?
No.
Yes, Victorio. My name is Alma. We were friends once.
Okay.
The police think we killed you, but we didn't. Could use some proof you're alive.
Nice.
Are you ham boning at the table?
There's a brief.
This is what I do when I'm afraid.
There's a brief pause, and you hear in response, "What in the nine hells?
No.
Who is doing this? I don't know any Alma.
How many words do I have left?
We're at 38 of 50.
Right. We helped you escape.
Escape? What?
He remembers Waterdeep, right?
I am a simple traveling.
And then it stops.
You guys can see me just like, okay, I'm gonna same spiel again, but
You're right there, miss. Don't forget to chew it nice and good.
You sure you don't want any of this? I'm Cholula always makes too much.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
I'm gonna message Genevieve real quick. Hey Genevieve. Just got to Waterdeep. I think we're about to be arrested. I have no plan. Just a heads up. By the way, how do I get into the safe?
I love that you said Genevieve and not like Mom.
I haven't called either of them by
I
those
know.
names.
Genevieve responds, "Oh, I'm in Strandwick,
Fuck.
opening the mines.
Right.
Nice.
No. Are you guilty?
No.
Then there should be no problem.
Oh my god.
Safe code
This bitch.
is 5, and then it stops. Shit you not.
So I would like to use the rings.
Your face. Oh my god. Yes, back to the ring counter. We've used 3 words of 150, I think. You guys don't need to count. I'm counting. I'll just cut you off
Okay.
when we get there.
I'm just thinking.
Silver Stake threat. We helped them escape and went to Mistinor to take care of it. He used Modify Memory. Doesn't know us anymore.
Have we reached out to Genevieve or Aranax?
Let Genevieve know. I let Genevieve know.
Okay.
She's in Strandwick.
Aranax?
He went. We don't even know where he went. Can you upcast sending?
Yeah, you can use higher level slots for it.
Great.
You got
I'll burn a 4th level spell.
you got enough sorcery points to keep being subtle about this?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and mark off for the last one to Genevieve too.
Yeah, I already
Okay,
did.
cool.
I'm not trying.
Okay.
I'm not trying to.
So now you're casting Sending to Aranox.
Yeah. Aranox. Zalma. Oh, where are you?
It's me, I'm Aronox, and I am here at this place that I will tell you in a couple words. Here it comes.
That is quite a tale, lass.
I didn't tell him all the stuff. I just said,
He's talking about himself. You asked where he is,
okay.
and he's saying that's quite a tale.
okay.
Currently, I find myself in Verfolgenshire Prefecture, in Grimdal.
Okay. In prison. I'm so expecting you to say in prison.
Hang on. We're talking to everyone on every part of the world right now, and I need to look at a map.
Yeah, sending is great. I'm glad I have it.
I rolled an 11 on persuasion.
Dope. Okay. We'll get to that in a moment. Where are you, Grimdal? There you are. That's not all of it. Just for Folgenshire. Here we are.
For now, I reside in the Whistlebloom Woods. Had to do quite a feat getting away from that nasty stick.
Still got 9 words left.
Glad you're doing well. How many words?
You're at 44 out of 50.
We're gonna be arrested. Love you.
That's perfect. Excellent.
I'm gonna look at you two and just go. And I'm just gonna shove food in my head.
Okay.
Then I'll turn back to our lovely gentleman friends. Okay. Clearly, you've been working really hard on this. I understand it's probably been really complicated.
Yes.
Especially with us not here and the Castellanter's not here.
Yes.
And apparently difficult to contact. I've tried to contact them and I did get a response. The problem is they don't remember who we are. The stake was after them. In order to evade that, they had to modify their own memories and flee. And we helped them to do that, but then we had to go to Mistinor to finish the job.
Oh, I see. That is a fascinating yarn that you have weaved.
Yeah.
And I look forward to confirming this with our clerics back at the precinct when we can ascertain 100% for certain that you are telling the truth.
That sounds great. You don't have anyone amongst you that can send.
That what?
That can send messages, thoughts, words, conversation.
No.
No one in your ranks.
There are sending stones at the station.
But they only work to delegated.
Yes, that is my understanding is very high level arcane magics that is not commonly accessible by most folks.
I'm not meaning to condescend. I'm just saying that was how we were able to contact these missing persons. I just figured missing persons would be sent to...
That is great for you, and I'm glad that you have those capabilities.
And he kind of like turns to the sergeant, and he's like,
Special man.
Mm-hmm.
Have you finished your meals? And thank you for offering, but again, we're on the job.
It really wasn't any way of trying to buy time, and I just like eat an entire chicken leg in like one bite.
Yeah.
Delicious. I have to leave. Then I like stand.
Yes, well, we all have to leave.
Are you sure there's no way for us to be able to just sort this out here? I'm gonna use panache.
oh, so you're trying to charm the fellow.
Yeah. He has to do an insight check against my persuasion, I believe. Let me double check that.
Okay. And this isn't a magical effect, correct? It's like just a swashbuckler thing.
Being
Yeah.
a sassy pirate.
Just a swatch.
Just a wiggle of the hips while you're talking, you know.
I'm glad that
She
I
kisses
added
him
Barnabas's...
all in the mouth.
This is the most tabs I've ever had open during a game, you guys. Barnabas Glasswind. He needs to make what kind of saving throw?
No, he needs to make an insight check
Insight check.
Against.
Lovely.
against my persuasion check, which is a 19.
18.
He is charmed by me for 1 minute.
Okay, so he will regard you in a friendly manner.
So,
What was your question?
If there was a way that we could just sort this out here without having to do the whole
I'm
manacles and everything.
Make a persuasion check with advantage. Because he's charmed by your panache.
22.
22. $24.
I'm afraid that I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if we were to leave you here unattended. If you were to flee, it would make my department really look bad, and it would all come down on my head, unfortunately. But I promise we won't take much of your time. If you've got nothing to hide, you can just come down with us to the station, meet with our cleric. We'll put you within a zone of truth, and we will get to the bottom of this lickety-split.
I haven't even seen my home since we've left.
Silas, it shouldn't take too long. We didn't do anything
I promise.
wrong.
You'll be back in time for dessert.
Renair is like a public figure, correct?
Renair is a lord. Yeah.
It would harm his reputation for people to see him.
To see him in manacles, yes. To see him walking with City Watch, you get the sense that Renair's presence here is the reason that they didn't just show up and like, sorry, you're arrested, and then put you all in chains and take you in.
But he's not
Because
like
you guys are
corroborating our story.
Well, also worth noting, you guys are telling the truth about the Castellanters.
Yeah.
That's not the only thing that you are accused of.
Mm-hmm.
You were also accused of the impersonation and potential murder of Lady Esvel Rosnar.
I don't remember that.
She's the lady who lived, or who owned. She was the salt merchant who
I had
owned.
to act like her.
She's that woman you guys murdered. Remember?
It wasn't like we walked in and was like, hey, there's a lady here, and we killed her. She was mean.
Yeah, no, absolutely, 100%. That's. It doesn't matter if somebody's mean or nice and you kill them. You killed them. That's murder.
What?
You heard it here first, folks. It's
Hey, even if that person's mean, murder is murder.
Do we remember who killed her? Because we could maybe try and find us.
We'll get this all sorted out down at the station, and I swear it won't. If assuming you are innocent, which I am assuming, he kind of like looks at Renair. He's like, I am assuming that you are innocent. But we must do our due diligence and get to the bottom of this so that we can clear your names and continue our investigation.
Yes.
All right.
Now?
Yes, follow me.
And he steps out with Sergeant Cromley at his side, and the rest of the guards wait for all of you to follow, and they kind of take up the rear. And Renair kind of goes towards the front and is just kind of like making pleasant conversation. You see Renair is actually make an insight check. Anyone who's curious about what Renair is up to.
16?
22, 14. Yeah.
Do you get any
Nice.
pluses for being your wife's best friend?
Think about this answer.
25. Nice. Yeah, you can all see
Plus 20.
Renair is killing it right now. He is staying calm and collected, and he's making conversation, and, you know, all of this will blow over. But you all are aware that Renair is deep down fretting because he is also implicit in this. And like, yeah, the lady sucked and she attacked you and she was on top of the Vault of Dragons, but he's the one who went in and distracted her so that you guys could sneak in. And also the one who got the construct bird that ended up alerting her to your presence beneath her in the long run. And but in spite of that guilt and fear that must be welling up in him, he is cool as a fucking cucumber as he walks and talks with the Magister. knowing very well that this man could sentence him to death on the spot. And as you all make your way down to the station in the night-lit streets of Waterdeep, that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. But before we go, we'll go over some announcements again, and we have another giveaway to announce. The winner.
How many giveaways has it been? It's like a blur.
This is number 4.
It's the fourth giveaway in an evening, and no one even has to pay shipping.
Yeah. Hey, also, I said this during the break, but I just need to talk about how many crazy coincidences led to this happening. Which is just the fact that, like, this happened to be the 50th episode on the weekend that Miranda could make it from Washington. The night that Miranda could make it from Washington.
Yeah.
I just got here.
And the fact that this 50th episode also happened to be the homecoming to Waterdeep, like, I couldn't have planned this to be as good as it was.
But you could have. Just didn't.
It would have been a pain, but I'm glad it just happened.
Don't forget that we will all be back here tomorrow at 2 p.m. for the sex.
For the sex.
That's okay.
For sex.
No, for the long-awaited Sexy Monster stream, where we're going to be going through the monster manual, monster by monster, and making it sexy. Because we're all artists, and we have the power to do so, and no one can stop us.
And you can be donating to our local animal shelter, where we got our furry friends, and a lot of people do. And the animal shelter actually needs money now because it's cold, and also that they help people that are on fixed incomes pay for their pets' well-being. So people like senior care, veterans, things of that nature. The DASF assists them in that, and they need your money to do so. Our money to do so.
They need our money.
It is a really excellent charity that is very close to home for us. We'll post our pictures of our pets that we got from the animal shelter in the Discord when we finish
We
here.
got some good ones recently.
Like literally all of us.
Yeah. But first, the winner of the Fable Fire Gilded Edge Dice giveaway is...
Dice.
11-Day-Old Kobold!
All the classics tonight.
Congratulations, 11-Day-Old Kobold, and thanks to everyone who entered. For those of you who, if it might be your first time here with us, we do 2 giveaways every week. We always have a mini giveaway in the first half and a dice giveaway in the second half. They're all gorgeous. The minis that I use mostly come from those boxes and other boxes like them. And most of the dice that I use are the ones that I've made. All of the dice that Sam uses are the ones that I've made.
Yeah.
All but one
So
set are
many.
the dice that he's made.
Of my dice. Can't
Yeah.
We did have a quick question about tomorrow. Whether it's each artist doing the same monster 4 times for one monster, or if it's one person, one monster. It is one person, one monster.
We took kind of a draft of it. We all looked at the list and we're like, I'll take that one, I'll take that one. I don't remember, so it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow.
Yeah, we went through alphabetically, and it was like first pick got the thing, and then we had to fight over some, and it was a good time. But yeah, so we've already decided who is drawing what, but we can probably roll to see what order we draw in.
For sure.
Yeah.
And depending on donations, like you can kind of do some shout outs in chat, you know?
Yeah.
If you donate a certain amount, you could be like, you draw this.
Honestly, I imagine the better it goes, the more chaos we'll get up to.
Oh, yeah.
The more money that we can send to a charity, the more we'll do. So
Yeah, and I think we're gonna try and set some like milestones, so where like if we hit a certain dollar amount donated, then we'll go back and like fully render a drawing, because we're planning on just doing kind of like sketches and some color sketches and like ideation. But if you want to see something like realized on stream, then we'll have some dollar amounts.
And we're already creeping up on 300, so we'll just keep adding to this roster. Speaking of which, I think, have we found a raid situation, Robert?
Oh yeah,
I think we're going to try to support another channel. We've kind of liked doing that lately. And so do other channels. It kind of felt like the first time it happened to us.
Yeah, it's really nice seeing how excited everyone gets.
Yeah.
Nice.
But if you want to stick around, support them. If you really want to support them, find out what the channel name is, exit, type it in to Twitch, and then refollow, because
if you go to their stream directly, it counts for their views rather than being a part
they
of the
get raid views and they get real views. The real views actually help them.
Yeah, and I want to give some quick shout outs before we go.
Of course.
To Rostone66 for resubscribing. Thank you so much, Rostone. I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah.
And if not, I hope you feel better soon. Huge shout out to Butterfly425, who resubscribed for 13 months and then gifted 5 mystery subs. That's fucking rad. Hell yeah.
So much jerks.
Huge shout out to God Pigeon as well, resubscribed for 14 months. Congrats on the milestone, y'all.
We've been around that long.
Yeah, it's been over a year. And Red Nebula Pictures resubscribed for 13 months. Made it in time. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying your new place. I've been following it on Facebook, and it all looks super rad.
I finished a stream room. You guys should check out Red Nebula. They're good friends. Yeah.
Congrats.
Just playing through God of War right now, 100%ing it, I think.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Ragnarok or like the first one?
Ragnarok.
Are we going?
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And another big shout out to Bowen935, who just followed us.
Hey, welcome.
Hi.
All right, we are going into a raid, so stay tuned and click out and click back in if you like it. And send our love from Arcanarama. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, but we'll see you in the next episode. Until then.
Oh my god!
Stay safe out there, adventurers.
Listen, I can only catch the Forest of March thing on the. I've never been able to consecutively do it so many times.
Get it down!